It's like 10 digits of pi or perish.
3. That's 10 digits.
Fuck.
Bar's too low. My bad.
I guess so.
Yo, that's such a response that she would respect too.
Yeah.
Damn. That one's on me. Anyways. I love all the guys just looking at me like, bruh.
Damn, bro. You got the whole Ryko facility laughing.
I'm not really sure they were laughing. It was more just utter shock. Like, really? You've taken 15 steps.
I was imagining they all turn in exact unison at you. Their feet don't even move, they just swivel on the spot to look at you.
They all hear the bomb just...
I also like from the perspective of the two guys who were working on it.
They're pulling shit out, and you just drop something in, you're like, bro, come on.
Imagine like working the deep fryer and a man walks up and drops a whole fish in it. Like a guy you barely know.
Some guy, it's his first day here, he just drops a fish in your fryer and walks off.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Or like the boss gives him his check and then he just puts it in the deep fryer.
Here, I need you to put these fries in the freezer. Just drops the box in the fryer. Like, bro, come on. What are you doing?
Come on, man. You know better than this.
Lucky looking to the guards as they look at him. The guy out front is dead.
Oh my god.
I need to give him his chance. He needs to run.
The guy outside is dead.
I killed him.
I killed him. Oh, you said that don't tell the guy upstairs he said that.
Hey, I told them they died. Just mentally, telepathic. Run. Run, 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 run.
You're a real one for saving them.
What?
Said you were a real one for saving him.
Honestly.
Random Ryko grunt.
Man, he told me his name. That's
Sure.
pretty chill.
That is chill in the backstage world.
Like, he told a backstager his name. Like, he knows what's wrong.
He knows you're a bitch. Can't do anything about it.
Nah, bro, we talk about the guy up front, the front door. He Chad.
One that's dying of AIDS, leukemia,
Yeah. Leukemia, AIDS, cancer.
cancer.
Jamie AIDS cancer. It's all these slight side effects. They're not proven.
All right.
Oh, my leg.
Is that,
I wonder
we're
if
getting
anyone else will get a near-death experience today.
near death?
Every single person.
Everyone. We're gonna see a full TPK today. I'm hyped.
Are we gonna get the
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
the webcam mic experience again today, Jack?
Are there any bets?
Yes.
Awesome.
I
I
missed
mean,
this
there's
one?
our normal death bets. We have
Have
a-
they like
We have a
went
couple of
giga?
bets going, but
Yeah. They need to be, as was confirmed, it needs to be permadeath. Otherwise, like Lucky would have died 3 times
yeah,
already.
it's permadeath, as in you guys are last. There is no chance of reviving you.
You hear that,
That's the
Devin?
only time
You can save me. Recover my body.
Sheriff Devin makes the trip. And Lucky dies, and then Devin goes down and grabs his body. Sure, but he's still gonna have to walk.
It's fine. It's not a problem. Show the battle map where my party member died. Just Lucky's corpse.
Yo, my party member's still there, right? Even though he's dead.
There you go.
He's still there. He's not in a battle, actually.
Show Larius's party map. Need to see that.
Hilarious. Nah, Hilarious is somewhere else.
Chad,
He's in a better place.
is he?
A
No,
happier place.
Happier for him.
Hilarious is miserable.
I mean, If you were a character who got fucked over twice, why wouldn't you be?
Honestly. Larius has the most reasons to defect out of anyone.
Never knew the guy, but honestly, I don't blame him.
I first killed Larius because I really messed up the travel rules. And basically, you had to make like 8 frost checks a day.
Good.
That was
So,
rough.
He froze.
I'm surprised more of us didn't die.
Me too. I always think about it, it's like, damn, you guys rolled pretty good that time. Because I was fucking retarded and like stubborn to not change it in the middle of the travel.
And Tristan was like, "All right, I'm gonna try to redeem Larius. Fight AK." I completely forgot that he has spiritual weapon and absolutely clowns AK.
Yeah, AK was a little bitch. Oliver with pure melee could clown on old AK.
God.
Nah, Tristan, because Oliver did not have multi attack.
Yeah. I guess. But Oliver's shield.
That's true.
I think Oliver beat an AK to death. Oliver would have won. Because I remember AK's AC was really bad.
I had leather. I
Yeah.
think I had 14 or 15 AC.
Yeah, you had 14 if I remember right.
Hello.
Oh. Hello, Joss.
Sorry, I was being a glass of milk.
Excuse me.
I went to do that too, but then I realized my milk had gone bad, so I was really sad.
Oh, this hasn't gone.
That's unlucky.
And really
Yeah,
bad day.
it's just a whole thing of milk. I don't know why that's weird.
What?
We're not
making it
judging
weird.
you, Joss. Yeah, you're making it
Okay.
weird.
It's only weird if you make it
What
weird.
the
remember?
fuck?
Perfect.
Exactly. The one lesson. That's really the main lesson of this whole D&D that you guys can
Yeah.
all take home.
Things are only weird if you make it weird.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But yes, welcome D&D.
Yeah.
I fear.
I'm gonna do the recap because a lot happened. Also, I still do not have volume for my tabletop. So if Asana's been going on too long because I forgot to stop it, please let me know because I
Will
can't
do.
hear.
You just
But,
put
You're on full
welcome to the
blast.
jungle back going again.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Let me grab.
I thought that was her leaving.
Me too. But yeah, last session. So Finn goes down the stairs and ends up on the moon. He goes in, he finds another obelisk on the moon, which he can enter the same way as he did at the one on Earth. And luckily, there's also the moon that doesn't kill you, so that's really good.
I
Aw,
didn't
good.
have lungs.
Finn goes on in and finds a weird coffin made out of weird black stone covered in script goo. Naturally, Finn immediately bolts straight to this coffin and tries to open it. However, he can't, so Tenebrae decides to come out, and he detaches from Finn. And Finn is resurrected, and he's alive again, which caused him to die because he's missing 70% of his organs.
Unfortunate.
Real reason how he died.
Honestly,
Not because
unfortunate.
And then as Tenebrae crawls on in, a bunch of page terrors start to appear. They start to do some horrible, profane ritual. But don't worry, guys. Rory Tantalum shows up, and he is ready to stop this. He goes down in a single turn, but he decides to teleport away with his page skip and his everything. Only for the page terrors to do the same exact thing, and then they all T-pose over him, and they demand something. Rory gives the fishing rod. They break it, which is surprising. Do it permanence. And they just walk away and go back to their business as Rory lays there on the moon, half dead.
Defeated.
Yeah.
He does crawl on over to watch what's happening, and eventually he sees Tenebrae come on out as a new person, which seems to be some sort of old husk that was Greyloss. as Tenebrae taunts Finn for forcing him to do all these horrible things, and leaves him there to die.
Bad. They weren't even that bad.
You were used him as a bridge.
Multiple
Okay,
times.
I could have done worse things. At least it was just a bridge.
You tried to push him into a hole.
And anyways, Tenebrae
That's
sets
fun.
the building on fire and then leaves by Paige skipping away. Meanwhile, Finn gets teleported to the Void, where he finds the Blessed Unknown, and the Blessed Unknown offers him a chance to come back to life because Finn isn't done yet, and Finn takes it. Later on, Rory realizes that Finn has become a vessel of the Blessed Unknown, which is probably the first, they think, because Blessed Unknown. Rory also finds Finn's book, tries to mess around with it, but can't really do anything with it.
I popped out of that.
And then,
my mother.
exactly. and then eventually you guys manage to find your way off the moon. You go back to the bar, then you ask Omega for some answers to what in the world just happened, and she goes to get Sui for you. Meanwhile, the dating sim gang of Oliver and Crash in the future. So Oliver decides. So first, Crash decides that he can run to Kingdom Evil by going through the world itself. And this sounds like a great idea. So he picks up Oliver, then he slams Oliver into a wall, going at 600 miles per hour. Oliver decides to undo that with his key power. Then Oliver tries to teleport 20 times, failing every single time. Until Omega tells them that they could use an item to get back, which they use one of Fig's things that Oliver has for very legitimate reasons.
Shut up.
Wasn't it a tissue?
Yeah.
Shut up.
A used one, to be specific. But
Y'all don't have to bring that up.
anyways, Oliver and Crash get on over back to Kingdom Evil, where they find Oliver's old party trying to break down the castle because they think Oliver's in there.
Accurate. I wasn't there.
So Oliver tries to defuse the situation. It doesn't work. So then Crash runs out and instantly kills one of the party members. And then Crash is then beaten to death by the three of them. But guys, don't worry. Rory Tantalum shows up once again to save the day, and he is mauled by a lion. Eventually, Oliver screams and calls her party a bunch of freaks, and this is why he left in the first place, which the pure shock of that stops the combat, where they then go into a friendship. Yeah. And then they go into a little friendship circle altogether as the gang is revived. And they kind of just talk about their feelings and what's going on, and eventually Oliver manages to convince them to go and help them, and also the party goes off to kill a singular man who survived the slaughter of Corthia.
It was not that hard to convince them.
It was not too hard.
Pretty willing.
They were very willing. They're glad that Oliver is safe and they do not have to kill yet. Then Oliver heads back home with the gang. Meanwhile, there's the beach gang of Pegasus and Lucky.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it kind of starts off with Lucky kind of explains what's going on to Pegasus, who's been left in the dark up to this time, which Pegasus then reprimands them for why are we late on a beach when there's so much at stake? Why did you let her do this? Which Lucky realized. Yeah, Lucky decides that she needed a break, which might be true. Anyways, they then make their way back to the Horaiko facility, where they found out that Horaiko themselves have taken up residence inside, as well as the strange individual called the Doctor. Lucky manages to pretend that he's a mercenary to get inside, and then they talk to the Doctor, who has an insane plot to blow up a nuclear bomb underneath of Corthia to unleash something buried beneath.
Not Corthia.
What it is, she won't tell. I mean, yeah, not Corthia. Hivedal. The other place.
The other place.
And
the place with the big
city.
wall.
the big wall. Yep. So, anyways, and then Lucky is given the bomb because she thinks that he is the mercenary, which no mercenaries have been showing up because the mercenary guild is over.
Unfortunate.
So Lucky then takes the bomb and has a genius stroke of geniusness where he throws it into the machine to throw it off to God knows where. And everyone in the place starts to aim their guns at him, and he jumps into the portal as long as pushing in Pegasus.
Pulling, thank you. Just come over me. I'm just gonna push her
Sure.
into the machine.
Yeah, sure.
That's been
she
done
totally
too many
shot.
times, right?
But yeah, that's where we ended off. So let's get on with that, I guess. We'll go with that ending. Get Lucky's death out of the way.
What's the damage dice of a nuclear bomb?
Well, I calculated this before. I remember the flail ball that hit Finn.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
precisely that.
Ah,
I mean,
Good.
please
Oh
stop.
yeah, I forgot. Finn did get hit by a nuclear bomb.
feel like
Yeah,
3
so-
times.
Nuclear bomb's not too bad. I think you guys could live one at this point.
Yeah,
I
Finn
lived
definitely
one
did.
because I had a piece of steak.
Nah, you're fine.
But either way, Lucky,
Yeah.
you do fall for, you honestly have no idea how long. You feel like your body's being torn apart as you fall into this nothingness.
Good choice of words.
But eventually, what'd you say?
It's a good choice of words.
That's right. I know, thank you.
Epilogue? Holy
Thank you.
fuck.
Eventually, though, this sense of fallen stops, and you find yourself to be restrained underneath of something, or inside of something. You stay like this for a while. Your body can't move. You try to do sorts of things, but nothing's really working from where you're at. Thanks, Johnson. Muzzle moon pog, what the fuck? what do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
Well,
Let's
the
get back
theme
to Lucky.
Sounds kind of spacey, I think, is why it's what it is.
Moon pog. Eventually, Lucky, you hear the sound of a sword scraping against something quite vigorously.
Oh, it's her.
From, you really don't know how long you've been here, but eventually the pod that you seem to be inside of, or a sort of coffin it looks like as you look out, a dark black coffin, and you see Pegasus is in front of you. She looks very disheveled, has multiple puncture holes in her clothing, such and such. Looks like she's been through a lot. You also see that Pegasus's face, usually she was kind of optimistic about everything. She doesn't look like this right now. She looks very defeated at the moment.
Really
I
pissed
see.
at you.
You say anything?
Is it like did she open the coffin? Like, can I move?
Yes, she
again?
is opened it. You can indeed move again. As it seems that for however long you were in there, you were stuck in a coffin.
She looks defeated. Does she
Yeah.
look murderous?
No. As she does make like an insight check at her.
It's very disturbing.
Oh,
Can I search?
Yeah, sure. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
So as you kind of like look at what's going on, she's not murderous. You can tell she's not happy with you.
I'm gonna
But as
not out loud. Tell them, you know, in the head. Where are we?
So as you do like kind of get like a look around, you do see that at the moment you're in a large grayish dirt landscape. If you look up in the sky, there is a large sea of stars and a nice cloudy morning view. There are telephone wires popping out of the ground, as usual. You've been in this sort of place before. You'll see that there is a lot of ruins around of some sort of old civilization. But you've been in this place, as you notice that this is the place where Greyloss talked to you that one time.
One time, yes.
Her regular domain. Just a bunch of gray ground, some ruins. And Pegasus just sighs. He says, "The seventh layer, Lucky. We have a lot to talk about now."
I didn't mean to get you into this.
You what?
I didn't mean to drag you into this. This went to way worse than I thought it would.
Just, as Pegasus opens a portal, 2 chairs come out, and she sits down in one of them, and then she kind of pushes one towards you.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, take a seat. So, as you sit down, Pegasus takes off her hat and sighs in deeply, and will just say, "You've been gone for a while."
What? Gone?
Yep. It looks like you dropped into the one place here that you shouldn't have.
Well, definitely
Which,
not by choice.
as you look around more, you see that there are other coffins strewn about in this place. Some of them are half buried. You also see that next to your coffin there is a large hole. And there is also a shovel next to Pegasus.
Time to start digging your grave.
Came
And
to look for me?
yep, there's I don't know how to put this lightly, but you missed the Witchin' Month.
Oh fuck.
Why did you come for me?
Ooh.
You missed a lot more than the Witchin' Month, actually. You weren't around to help everyone, and as you fell into the machine, that was when the Witchin' Month started, when you were separated. And it didn't go well.
They're a pretty capable team. I'm sure it didn't go that bad.
No, we lost.
So,
There's not much time left at this point.
That's very encouraging.
so,
When it's gone.
so why did you come to get me?
I
You could have just left. You can go anywhere. If
Lucky
there's
there's
nowhere
not-
left, if there's nowhere left, why waste your time finding me?
Lucky you just for so long inside of limbo. I stayed there because I was hopeless. I didn't think we could beat Greyloss, but then your party came along and you saved me and just all this, and you let me down, Lucky, and I was angry. I don't know what I expected from this, really.
Is this a confession?
Did you help us in the fight? Because
As she does point to her torn up clothes, she says, "I tried my best, but
you're
it
not usually
wasn't-
one to get hurt in a fight.
yeah, I gave it my all that time, but it wasn't enough. So, like I said, we lost the Witchin' Month, and during that, all of your party perished. Then Pit Stop was next after that.
Dang, that's rough.
At this
Damn.
point, most of the backstages against Greyloss have given up, like myself. There's nothing we can do at this point.
Oh, it's something.
They have the center. Greyloss has become the next Sui Reiko.
Which has been Sui Reiko before. So I've heard.
This time, her new plan is beginning, and well, if you look to the wastes, or well, what you remember of it, it's not there anymore. Her final plan has come to fruition, and it looks like it backfired on her. Like I said, at this point, we're just waiting for the world to end.
What do you mean backfired?
Her whole plan with getting rid of the regular humans was ill-advised, it seemed, as after there was no more people to create stories, everything started to fall apart. She tried to keep it all together with her own power, and permanence, but it seems like what's happening now is going through that.
Wow, who knew? People were needed. It's almost like the one thing the center said that was right is, right.
Yep. So, like I said, Lucky, you're one of the only people I know that's alive at this point, and I decided to do some good with our last moments and kind of let you live whatever life you want. I could make portals to anything you really want.
Back to Hawaii.
I feel like you're talking to an imposter.
For real, we suck, but like not that bad.
Yeah.
For real, Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit!
Here's what you do, Dev. Here's what you do, Zach, to call the bluff. Attack her. Create a battle map for her. Sure.
I mean, like we're not
That
that
would
bad.
be a test. That would be a test, but I mean, I can
we're
travel
not
through
out
the
of, like,
past
very,
/ future.
Like, tough situations before. We're not that bad.
Oh god.
God damn.
Nah, this is some
Listen,
bitch.
I always love how your party always comes back to, we fucking suck, we're worthless.
You fucking suck,
true.
but
People
come
we
on,
got
man.
though.
But come on,
Yeah, we don't
really?
suck
No,
that
we
much.
suck, but we're not that
It was
bad.
that bad of a defeat? Come on.
Yeah, I don't
I
believe
feel like
it.
we would have
I
at
don't
least
believe it.
won a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe even for a second.
I mean, if the fucking like hell people took us out, that'd be fine. But I feel like we'd at least win.
Alright. Listen,
Give us some
Pegasus.
fucking credit here. We're not that bad.
Knowledge is... Knowing what's going on is all I've really wanted, so... There's nothing really more I want. So what do you want to do?
You're very college.
Open a portal to my garage.
Show me the sights.
There's nothing I really want, Lucky. You took all of that from me.
Oh,
Damn.
my bad.
This ain't Pegasus.
Nope.
And what exactly did I take?
Pegasus ain't much of a bitch.
Like I said, I had dreams. I finally got out of the mercenary work. I decided to do something with my life for once, not just sit on the sidelines like I always do. And you
She doesn't
took
have
that
much
and
character development.
took that from me. You ruined it.
Yeah.
How about
See,
you should have lived your own life? Like, damn, why are you
Look-
blaming Lucky?
Lucky's gonna stand up. See, the Pegasus
I
I
get it.
know would have loved to lay on that beach. A little longer.
So, at that point, this scene around you dissolves.
Oh!
Yeah, fucking cunt.
You're getting punked.
Yeah, Pegasus ain't much of a bitch, man.
God.
He's a real one.
You're not such
First of
a
all,
bitch.
I don't care how much all she's given it, Pegasus is not gonna get just torn to shreds. Also, she's not, like, person, so to say. She's not just
Pegasus
gonna
wouldn't
she's
fight
not
that
just-
hard,
Yeah,
man.
she's not just gonna chill in some fucked up shirt, bro. I don't care what's
Yeah,
gone.
for real.
Like, she cares
Yeah,
more about her
face.
appearance than Lucky does.
Yeah, you guys were cool, but she didn't care about you that much.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
for
like,
real.
what's she doing here?
What is she doing here?
Why
My
me?
This
God.
bitch.
Why me?
Come on, Cube, show us what you look like.
Oh, not the cube.
Come on, worse than the cube. Who are you?
Worse than the cube.
Oh, is this
Let me-
blue?
No.
No, it's not. It's not guilt.
Oh
Where the
god.
fuck is this saving to?
God, where Jag thinks he knows and he doesn't. That scares me.
Oh!
Ooh,
It's
God.
always my favorite.
when it's gone,
Or am I having a stroke?
Yes.
Gone.
Where the?
I did it, guys. I live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
layer 7 is gone. Congratulations.
You deleted the villain.
Layer
Well done.
7 is gone.
Okay. There. I fucking found layer 7.
Oh, go, Rory, go, save him.
No,
Not
yet.
a chance.
Calm down.
It's just a
calm
world
down.
map.
Honestly, her
relax,
house
relax.
kind of looks pretty snazzy.
Oh,
Not gonna
Oh,
lie.
damn. She even got that Zen garden.
Damn,
For
bro.
real. I mean, like, she may be
Damn.
exiled, but like, goddamn, she kind of living.
She know how to
So-
keep a
Had
place.
Don't
time.
pass that.
She had time.
So, Lucky, as you come to reality, you see that you're not talking to Pegasus. You're talking to one of those strange four-armed creatures
Oh.
that you have seen before.
Horrifying.
Horrifying. As you are now surrounded in this strange flat area, you see that there are some towers jutting out of the ground, but mostly glowing a bright green around you. As this Kima looks to you and says, "You know that's what's gonna happen anyways. You're not getting out of here."
Bitch, we're not that
Even
bad.
if I don't get out, they'll be fine.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Of
You
course.
know the things you've done for your party. It's gonna all be your fault without them.
Yeah, none of the things they've done for me. They're not a helpless bunch.
Helpless? No, we'll see about that. You've led your whole party to ruin now. Pegasus will die as well. She's in our clutches now.
Pegasus will be fine.
Not in the
Clearly.
real world where she can't escape.
Look, as one who can walk between dimensions, I'm sure she'll
Is she
be
in
just
China?
fine. You, however, I'm not so sure about. Because I feel like you're gonna try and fight me.
Lucky, actually, you can make a history check on these things.
Oh, good. I can't.
These are slightly known in the wastes.
They are monkeys.
That's
You little goober.
This
They're
little guy.
17.
Lucky, you do know of these things. In the waste, these are called the Kimas. They are one of the only creatures that work alongside the scripts that people know of commonly. What is also common on them is they will not attack unless you attack them.
Good.
It's also told in the waste to never attack one of them.
Good.
They are very powerful in polymorphing,
Good.
and when attacked, they will turn into one of the scariest creatures that they know of.
Good.
Your mom.
However,
Ooh.
you also know that the Kimas, no, they don't fight people. They try to corrupt people and make them give up. And also, they like to make it so people think that it's their fault.
Mhm.
It's kind of their whole shtick.
So they're bitches.
So it's a good thing.
Besides
Lucky's
that, as
too big for
long
this.
as you don't hit it, you should be fine. They're harmless. And
Sure.
just ignore it.
Sounds good.
So just walk away.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna. All right. Well, you have fun
Oh,
down here.
Have fun. So long, gay officer.
So, where's the way up?
Make a persuasion check.
So long, soy boy.
Persuasion. I'm pretty decent at that. Where is it? 21.
21. So, yeah, the Kima will point over into the distance, which you see far off past the large house in the center, that there is a gate. which seem to recognize as being one of those fun black gates that send you to another
Oh,
layer.
so fun. Cool, quirky
The
gates.
key also says, "Oh, and also the library would get you out."
Yeah, that's not exactly where I'm trying to head, but I appreciate it. I do
No
like that
prob-
you're not lying to me.
No, we don't lie. We only tell truths.
Okay, then which one of these
Check that motherfucker.
islands is least or most likely to kill me?
Okay, bye.
Good.
Leaves you.
Then the Kima will crawl on off as the
We've
Kima.
done like 6,000 pounds of sperms.
Yeah, they do that.
His eyeball kind of look a bit
It was at
dilated.
that point that when the Kima walks away, you would hear from the ground nearby you a pole will come out with what looks like a megaphone attached to it.
Oh.
A then robotic voice will just say, "The Kima suppression is over on the subject. Now collecting."
Excuse me.
They're coming for your
Uh-oh.
balls.
Gone.
You gotta go.
I'm leaving.
And we're gonna need a battle map now.
Hey, Rory, it's your turn. It's your time. Save him.
Rory, it's your time.
This is the one
Yeah,
place
Rory,
I'm
go
not
there.
going. Mm-mm,
Rory is finally
Go
got
help
the
a
brain.
friend.
The voices, Rory. The voices.
Lucky just hyped you up as like the things you would do for him.
Yeah, for real.
Those things my party will do for me. Who's lucky? I don't know, man.
Who's lucky? Oh,
Never
oh,
heard of him before in my life.
No, this
Hey
is just
Rory,
Devin not
Rory,
telling Rory anything.
Lucky's really safe right now. You don't even need to worry in the slightest, bud.
Rory detects a battle map.
Rory can see the battle
True.
maps. He doesn't hear anything.
You
though.
cannot. You don't need to tell him. He knows.
He can smell them.
So lucky, as you're told
The green
about
cube.
this, suddenly more and more of these strange objects will start to burst out of the ground and make a sort of makeshift arena around you.
Oh, is this Fortnite?
You're getting Fortnited, Lucky.
No!
Get the fuck out!
Run!
At that point, Lucky, you then start to hear a lot of barking coming your way.
Oh no, the
fairies!
You would then also hear a sound of something burrowing towards you as well.
This is fantastic.
Yorma?
It sounds like you gotta get the fuck on.
Yeah,
I don't know how, but just do it, you know?
I don't either.
this
Can you tunnel?
I mean, yeah.
Probably should.
What you trying, Lucky? You think you have about a turn before they get to you?
Cool. I'm gonna create a path as far away from this place as possible.
Alright. Roll your base backstager die first.
Damn.
Sick.
Damn.
You see that from one of the from the megaphone tower that just popped up, you're trying to create a path, but then it seems like the energy of your backstagery is sucked out of you, and it fails.
Loser.
You just gotta like.
Damn, there's a
run or
disbelief.
something.
It is in the same fashion as a disbelief would dispel you, yes.
Yes, like
This
I've
is probably
definitely
Green's
seen a
property
disbelief.
by the Green.
No, that's racist, right?
Yeah, really, bro, calm down.
Oh,
It's okay, I'm racist.
Oh.
Rory is canonically racist.
Wow, that's facts.
Real.
How tall are the
so-
cubes?
How tall? They're about 15 feet up.
Taller than you, manlet.
I don't
Holy
care.
fuck, why are they that big?
I'm
Who the
gonna
fuck they
go-
trying to see?
I'm gonna go on top and see if I can spot anything. I don't want to touch the cube, but I want to be above it.
Oh, so you're just flying.
Yeah.
Make a strength save.
Get
Just fly
fucking
through fly.
sniped.
And subtracted by the difference. Well, you already failed. As you try to fly and lift off the ground, you feel a great force pulling you back to the ground, as your flying is disabled.
Man, you guys
Damn,
are
alright,
Yeah.
lucky.
fantastic here.
Damn,
You guys
alright,
are
lucky.
fantastic here.
You really you just can't catch a dub, Lucky.
Loved his character.
I'm glad like every move is just like, oh, sorry.
Alright, well, guess we're just gonna.
That Kima should come back and just call him. It's like, yeah, loser.
Little bitch! Oh
Exactly.
god. Detect
How
interference.
fast can your legs move now?
You are detecting interference?
Yes.
Probably a
Oh.
good idea.
Right, I gotta read this accursed spell as usual. Where
Anything
is
not
it?
native to this plane.
Not native.
Or
You know
any
that
spell.
you know that there is one creature approaching you that is from the real world.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow!
Grey loss.
That's so cool. Where is it?
She is coming. So make a perception check first of all. Just try to hear where all the beings are coming from. But you know this
The
one's coming
being.
from the north.
Cool. We're gonna not run that way.
Isn't the only
Continue.
person that's like from the real world? Like,
There is. So you know that there is one of these packs coming from the north, but you're not sure of the other directions as well. But you feel like there's more than just one blob coming after you.
Good. Alright, boys.
Okay.
Something's gonna happen.
I believe in you, Lucky.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put eggs on.
Alright, we're running left. This way.
You're running to the left. Alright. So, Lucky, as you do begin to run away that way, you do, unfortunately, that the sound of them getting close to you is getting louder, as you also realize something else in general. You're not faster than whatever's running you down.
Good.
Trying anything else?
Come on, you gotta have something,
He's
Giga.
just
you
gonna
can-
cry.
Well, there's
As from the distance at this point, you can see that there is a large group of what's looked like these green scrib hounds bolted for you. However, compared to normal scribs, these scribs are covered in technology and different sorts of parts and mechanisms. You've actually seen something like this before back at the Horaiko facility when you first went there.
horrifying.
Ah.
You should just set off all your wild magic.
Second of all, what you see a large black pile of goo sort of in the ground, and as it travels towards you, large green spikes come out in its trail. This thing is about 10 feet wide. It is approaching you along with this pack of dogs.
Good. Good. Yeah.
Think, Lucky, think.
Just gonna, you know,
Prepare yourself.
pretty much. I'm gonna cast aid.
Clench my butthole.
I'm gonna cast aid and hope the wild magic goes off.
Does the wild magic go off?
Best chance of anything.
Yeah, the wild magic can go off.
Cool. Here we go. One last time, baby.
One last.
You're already thinking you're dying.
Alright. 100 sides, 22 dice.
Yep.
Alright, are you ready, Tristan?
Yep.
Wow, that's a start. 1.
Alright, roll a d6.
Yo.
You get an ultra crate with 3 attributes. Next.
Oh.
Wow, helpful. I'll do that later. 42.
You're a plant.
Sick. 77.
You should call it you're a sheep.
Sick. 60.
5 hit points of lay on hands.
Cool. 25.
Holy symbol.
5.
A Modron.
Lovely. 65.
65. You take 4d10 radiant damage.
Oh, cool.
That's
Polymorph is
not
gone.
ideal.
Yep, so you're back to being lucky.
100.
100.
You regain channel divinity.
59.
5 points of enhance.
40.
Regain 2d10 hit points.
47.
A script.
92.
Just a random. Reincarnate within the next minute.
Hey!
That'll save me.
15.
Regen 5 hit points.
30.
Teleport 60 feet.
Away.
Okay.
Actually, am I still near a cube?
Yeah,
I want on top of a cube.
you're going on the cube.
Come on.
Alright, you did not die. Congratulations. The cube is fine.
Cool. 4.
Oh, you can see invisible creatures.
Oh wow, that's horrifying. 1.
Yeah, we'll get to that one.
No, another one.
Roll another d6.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to that one. Maybe I just die here.
Is this the one where he gets taller or shorter?
Random true name, perfect. Let me get my thing.
No, this is where I could just die.
You keep getting the more horrifying option.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of damage here.
Great.
I think you'll live this. I'm just hurt. Yeah, so you take 45 damage.
What kind of damage is it?
Psychic.
Remember, you had 2d10 of healing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Keep on going.
Yeah. 19.
Grease.
Sick. 25.
Holy symbol.
2. Oh god, is that also a d6?
Yep, roll the d6.
Oh. 3 of them? Oh my god!
The agony.
Maybe this one's
God.
good, you know?
Well, I guess it's fitting
Go
that, you know,
elsewhere.
in hell you're getting torn apart.
Yeah, it happens.
Hilarious. Same exact result.
Sick.
Lucky you take 40 more points of damage.
Sick. 96.
96. All creatures in vulnerability to piercing
43.
will actually come up. Next minute you can teleport 20 feet.
Hey,
Alright, and 33.
Next spell is maxed.
Wait, what?
Your next spell does max damage.
And 97. That's one.
Music of the Star Child. This will
Oh.
make things
I'm
interesting.
sure that'll help me. So I took, what, 80 something damage?
Yeah.
you
Sorry.
keep being put through the traumatizing options.
Honestly.
Yeah. So, after that large display, the multiple hounds will sort of... They sort of, like, try to jump on up to the box as they just bark up it at you.
Mhm.
They are not exactly able to get up.
Damn.
Yo, just range tag them.
I don't think Lucky has a ranged weapon.
I
He
have a
can
gun.
alter create.
Oh yeah, he can just make one.
I also just have a gun.
It is then that as you are surrounded by all of these dogs, a large sound will come from that large black puddle that has been following them,
That's called
and they all stop barking in unison. It is then from that this large black pile of goo will stop moving just next to your box, and then you will see a form start to come out of it.
Anything invisible?
No, nothing
Thank
invisible
God.
that you can see.
Thank God.
So,
What the fuck?
So, as this large being comes out with looks like a large snake tail that is still attached to this goo that is inside of the ground. She is wearing what looks like to be a lab coat and has a large piece of machinery on her back. as well as these strange mechanical tendrils that swarm around her.
I have a feeling this isn't gonna feel good.
No. Any death that happens here is not gonna feel good.
As you also see that this person is at the moment carrying a clipboard and is writing down something with one of the tendrils as she looks to you and then back to it.
She's kind of pretty though.
At this point, she just keeps writing in her little clipboard, glancing at you every so often.
Oh.
I'm just gonna look around at the dogs.
They are yes, you see that they are scripts covered in sort of machinery, the same type that was on this woman.
They're definitely
And
still watching.
as you look down to them, one of the tendrils will grab your face and kind of pull it towards looking towards the script master.
Gonna give her like a silent apology. My bad.
At this point, more of these tendrils grab onto you, and they move your body about. Looks like she's getting better angles of you.
She's drawing you?
I'm gonna help her out.
Start posing.
Make a performance check.
Gonna change it to the other form. Just performance. Ah, good.
You gotta be good at this, right?
Finally, a role
It
I'm
is.
good at.
So as you do go along with this, the Scriptmaster will say that cooperation test completed. Fantastic. Hi, how are you?
I've been better.
Noted. Anyways, hello. I'm the Scriptmaster.
Good to meet
And you are...
Well, people, they refer to me as, the insane.
Wow, he's learning.
Truth test failed.
Oh shit, wait, no, that's not me. I've gone insane.
I'm just kidding.
God. No.
I made you insane.
Honestly, no, I meant to tell her on mine. Not...
Could you give a comment on why you chose to lie there?
I'm in a lot of stress at the moment.
It's like, honestly, I just forgot.
Stress. Would you like to rendezvous in a less stressful environment?
I mean,
Prefer.
yes, it would be preferred. I don't exactly feel very safe right now. Like,
Right.
glance,
Well,
gesture towards the dogs.
so at that point, her 4 tendrils will grab you and she will lower you onto the ground. You also see that she shrinks in size as well, to not be so threatening.
Definitely
You
appreciate it.
love a considerate woman.
And at this point, she will give out her hand to you and says, "Oh, I'm the Scriptmaster, by the way."
Name's Lucky. Although I'm sure you would have, known that anyway.
Yes, I've heard a lot about you. I've actually wanted you to come here for a while. I did not expect it to be so sudden, though.
Neither
But the
did I.
Kingdoms didn't
Neither
get
did I.
to me.
Oh, they did, but they weren't too much trouble.
Well, I'm unfortunately not allowed to touch anyone who falls to them, but... oh, well. Either way, let us go. I have many things to ask you about.
And I have many answers to give you.
Fantastic. Cooperation will help in the end.
I'm sure.
And at this point, you follow the Scriptmaster to a large tower in the distance. One of the only objects that's not just a featureless cube in this area. Where's the bigger city?
I love the name of the song, by the way.
Yeah, she's a very normal woman, obviously.
Naturally.
As y'all head on over deeper into this area, which is somewhat threatening to you, but
I mean, hey, I'm not dead yet, so
you're not dead yet. Exactly.
we're making progress.
You are indeed. Meanwhile, the other party.
Lucky gets a meanwhile. Guys, I've done it.
I've done it.
You survived.
Longer than I thought I would.
What is the rest of the party doing?
I mean, we were talking to Omega, weren't we?
All right, to Omega. So yeah,
And then
Yeah,
that.
Sui.
it's like
But now
Rory-
Rory's in the future, so it's just Finn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Finn. Oh god, it's terrible. Yeah, so
So-
Finn's 2 weeks
So yes,
behind.
back to Finn, who is 2 weeks behind. So Finn, Rory was with you waiting for Sui, but then he vanishes.
He's gone.
Oh boy.
Rory forgot how his powers worked.
Oh, Rory.
So at this point, coming from Sui's office Sui would come out. Sui, you haven't seen her in a while. Make a perception check, Finn.
Oh boy. My goodness. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no. Oh, okay. Perception's actually pretty high. But who knows? Probably suck this roll out. 21.
Sui's not doing so hot right now.
Jesus
Um,
Christ. Who
she-
is? Everyone's depressed and drunk.
She's having a midlife
She-
crisis.
She is. It's not that she looks weak. You even see that as she's walking to you, she kind of begins to collapse, but Omega does help her out, as Omega is closely behind her. You do see, though, that Omega is trying to make it look like she's not like this, probably as a protection of dignity. But eventually they will come on over, and Sui will sit down. You can also tell that Sui is trying to not seem as weak as she is, but you can see through it.
It's okay. You don't have to hide it with me.
As Sui says, I believe the upcoming witching month is putting a drain on me.
Yeah.
I've been very busy. But I believe you're owed answers from me now. As
Yeah.
it's that
So,
our plan has failed greatly.
what was Tenebrae?
Straight to the-
Tenebrae. After we defeated Greyloss the first time, there was a part of her left. It couldn't survive on its own, but it was alive, to put it in simple terms.
Okay.
But we decided that we didn't want her to die. We thought
How
that
come you didn't want her to die?
she is our good friend and has been for a long time. We believe that there might have been a way to dissuade her from all of this after this all ended. After she could be shown that her methods are ridiculous, to put the least. And so, we decided to hide her away from ourselves, as well as Greyloss herself. So that's where we found you. You were killed by Greyloss, but your death was not recorded.
Okay.
Therefore, you are not a part of the story, as well as you still are. And so, we merged both of you together, so that you could hide her. We also had a plan, and still do, because luckily it will still work due to the Blessed Unknown's cooperation.
I'm back.
You are still unseen by the book and all. I mean, there are things that in the future you will be able to accomplish that others wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
However, by that point, we won't be around.
So, how does this entire vessel thing I mean, I know I'm eventually gonna lose all my memories of what has happened, of who I am, but
You will essentially, over time, your memory will be replaced by the Blessed Unknown's.
I see.
At that point, you will just be a copy of it.
Mhm.
You still also see that the Blessed Unknown during all of this is just vegging around in the bar.
Is she trying to stab someone?
Surprisingly not. It seems like she's leaving Omega and Sui alone.
Okay, I'm just like eyeing her, just like,
always keeping an
it's
eye
like,
on.
I swear to God, if you pull out the knife again, I swear to God.
But to put it simply, that is all.
Is it possible to stop being?
The Blessed Unknown would have to do that willingly.
I just look at her again to see if there was a reaction to me asking.
Not at all. No reaction. Head empty. Thoughts none.
I'll like give her a finger again, so like I vibe with that. Yeah, I'm probably pointing to nowhere, but
Yeah, exactly. Omega does look to where you're pointing to, then looks back at you with concern.
oh no, she's like, it's right there. Yeah.
No, Finn, you're not over there. Omega says to you.
I'm tired. So, seems like every time I mention being a vessel, being specifically the vessel of the you-know-who, I mention myself instead.
At this point, the Blessed Unknown gets up and says, I protect things that are unknown, like myself.
Look, people are aware you're the Blessed Unknown.
Oh, no, they don't. I'm not the Blessed Unknown.
What am I, the Blessed Unknown?
Yes.
You get a crank.
This bitch. It's like the third
Like
sister of
gaslighting
the
101.
fucking
But
twins
would
or
she
something.
really? Would
Are
she
they
really
the
tell you
triplets?
that?
Damn, the Blessed Unknown has the IQ of less than Finn.
They're literally two brain cells together.
Two brain
They're
cells
just
fighting
like,
for
yeah.
third place.
We got this.
At this point, the Blessed Unknown will say, you know, she can answer a lot of your questions. I can answer more.
Are you
Damn.
gonna tell me them?
Oh,
Press
yes,
F to doubt,
me
or
and you
X
are
to
the
doubt.
same.
Is he just talking to himself?
We are the same.
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have any questions.
That's fantastic. We're gonna get together really well.
I'm glad.
Perfect.
I'm
What
glad.
a perfect best.
Do I get any? Actually, wait. I have one. Do I get any extra powers?
Oh, eventually. I'm still getting used to this whole being an echo.
The power of not dying, Finn.
Of course, I can do this. And then she does start to look. She does look like Tenebrae now.
That's weird. It's like cosplaying as your dead friend.
Nah, just stay as your other form. Kind of weird now that you know he kind of stabbed me.
So yes, the Blessed Unknown then goes by and says, that's right, but your party members will still see Tenebrae.
Fair.
I don't want to be
That's fine.
seen.
I have been betrayed
Why he's ugly?
by my friend. I cannot look at him the same way.
It's okay, Finn, as the Blessed Unknown pats you, says, he was never your friend.
Oh, I figured. I did kind of shove him in a hole to get over it while running away from collapse cave.
Damn,
Yes.
Greyloss was playing in our party then when you weren't here.
Tenebrae really complained to me about you.
Oh, I bet. You know, was able to avoid a lot of deaths because of...
So at this point, I'm going to say, Finn, I don't know how to put this, but you should get some rest. You just talk to yourself for about 5 minutes straight.
Nah, I'm talking to you know who. It's just
No,
hearing myself.
I know you're talking to yourself, Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Just you've been through a lot. It sounds like you died twice, but
It happens to the best of us, you know? Like, Lucky died 3 times already. He's so fun. Yeah?
at this point, Zoe looks to me and says, "Lucky died 3 times."
Yeah, I think it was back when we were stuck in limbo. He was being hunted by Useless.
Oh,
Died twice from that.
oh no.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think she knows about this.
And we never told Sui any of this.
Did they not tell you? Alright, Sui. Alright, Sui. I'm gonna sit you down. I'm gonna tell you
You
everything that happened.
you see Omega starts to do a very fast quick draw at you, ready to kill. But
No,
Sui
I'm just
does grab Omega and just chucks her across the bar effortlessly.
It's already too late, Omega.
Oh, God.
Finn has the IQ of 1.
Finn
I'm gonna
is-
catch you up to everything that has happened.
Oh no.
Crash,
So-
2 weeks in the future. I feel someone's about to talk about me.
Rory, this is a battle, man. Stop.
Crash, they're talking about
Oh,
you.
that
I'm
has happened and my
scared.
party member was present. I'm going.
Oh god.
And,
So, do you explain all of Limbo? Everything.
everything. Limbo, Hades, our
Oh,
entire
God.
journey.
Oh god.
The spaceship. Why?
We don't tell Finn nothing.
Suri, from this entire
He a
time,
snitch.
is smiling. Deep down, you know she is not smiling.
Oh god, if I had true sight on her.
Suri then cracks her knuckles as it echoes throughout the entire center.
It's not because like Finn's snitching. He's just like, oh, you didn't know what's been going on.
Finn
No,
is
no.
a snitch. No,
Finn is
just like-
entirely snitching.
Finn's a snitch.
So Suri cracks her knuckles, and she says, "Well, at least all of you got out fine."
Yeah. Everyone's
We've
fine.
become
Yeah.
people afterwards. I think.
I mean, hey, did Sue not wonder about why Magimorta came back?
She's been asleep.
Or where Lucky is at the moment.
It's like catching up an old friend.
So he goes,
That's how Finn sees it. She's just
"I
like,
should."
catching up like his old friend, you know.
So this one says, "Well, at this point, I should stop hibernating."
That's what you've been doing now?
Yes, I've been hibernating.
Okay.
Is she like a bear?
But as well, you should probably go check on Polis's entourage,
Okay.
or whatever you call yourselves.
Right, that bitch.
I've started waking up, and I am seeing a lot of things I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Are they
I'll
fucking?
go
Oh.
check on
Sui can see me. Hey, Sui! I'm in the future, by the way.
Rory, time is very confusing in the center. Please don't
By-
talk about
By
things
the
like
way, I told her about China.
that. You tell
No.
about China as well.
No.
Good. Yes.
Oh, Oliver, wherever you are right now, you receive a small box.
Oh.
I'm very sorry.
No.
I'm very sorry.
It's a pipe bomb.
Do you open the
Pipe
box?
Can I shake the box?
Sounds like there's a bunch of little square things inside of it. It's hard, whatever's inside of there. It looks like a gift box.
Turkish delight.
Is there anyone else around me?
No,
Okay, I open the box.
there are Turkish delights inside with
What
a
What the
with
fuck
a
is a
card.
Turkish delight?
You know the thing from Narnia?
It's like
that
a
one
su-
brother
it's,
that betrayed
it's a
his entire
They're
sugar
like really
Jell-O
shitty
thing.
gummies.
Yeah, it's
Really
garbage.
Also, there's a note in Scribble Scratch at the top of the box that says, "I'm sorry. I wasn't there for you." Signed, the Soy Reiko.
Honestly, is she the only real one? Ollie
I'm
does
right.
take a bite of it.
I'm right here, Oliver.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you weren't in China.
yeah, you're also in the center. So is 2 feet from you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ollie,
This is the future. Oh.
But accursedly, back into the past, as Finn heads on over to Polis's. You hear a lot of arguing as you get near. You hear it you do not hear Polis's voice or the other wizards. This is an argument between Dean Hawk, Damien, and Silverwolf you're hearing.
Oh.
Oh.
Silver Wolf.
Silverwolf, yes.
Ew.
I know.
That's been his name the whole time, John.
Yes, he's
I don't
always
remember
been
who
Sil-
that is.
He's the guy who's sworn to kill Polis.
Oh. Still a pretty gay name.
He doesn't say much. He's just next to Polis, ready to kill her at any moment.
I'm ready. The second you-
I
second you
just
step up.
walk in and just like, what are you guys arguing about this time?
Immediately as you walk in, Damien will go up to you. He looks like he's preparing to cast a spell at you and hit you with his mace as well.
Whoa.
Trying to get smited,
chill.
motherfucker.
And Damien just says, "What did you say to her?"
Who?
Make a persuasion check of your genuine confusion.
I mean, I'm not even trying to persuade them. I am genuinely confused.
Well, yeah,
How well you convey it.
you gotta be able to convince them that you are indeed dumb as fuck.
So as Deanox says, "Halt! It seems there is something amiss with our companion."
Seems she's retarded.
Which Damien does stop, and he says, "You talked to Polis a week ago. What did you say to her?"
Helpful.
What did you say to her?
What did I say to her?
Finn, you did not see Polis last week.
I was here last
Oh.
week.
Oh, yeah, you met with Useless that was pretending to be Polis.
So as
Polis
Damien says,
useless?
and then Damien says, "So you didn't bring back that bag?"
What
Oh no.
bag?
No.
So at this point, you see that Silverwolf, who has his helmet off at the moment, he's just rubbing his temples, and as well as Dean Hawk also looks kind of awkward. Damien as well looks like Damien's about to kind of break down at the moment. And at that point, Damien will head on. Well, Silverwolf will go, and he takes out a yellow bag, and he puts it down on the table in front of you. And as it's put down, you hear the sound of meat.
What's in the bag?
Oh my god.
Like,
Is it Bonnie?
who's in the bag?
Is Bonnie dead?
I love that movie.
Did Doghead lose his body again?
So at this point, Silverwolf just shakes his head, and as he opens the bag, you see a very familiar bunny ear inside.
I
of
was
it.
right!
No. That's unlucky.
Sorry. Wow, I wonder who could have.
Actually, it
did
is
that.
actually lucky instead of unlucky.
That wasn't me who brought that in. I've been in the waste from the past.
And from that, we will do another transition. Back to the future.
The future.
To the future, where with Rory, Crash, and Oliver.
Alright, guys. We should go fight a dog.
Guys,
Excuse me?
Let's go.
Sui knows everything now.
What?
What are you talking about?
The fuck you mean she knows everything?
Finn told her everything.
Sui is in the bar, asleep, facing the bar.
Well, I mean, we're
Is
aren't
that why
we,
I got
like,
this box?
in the future?
Yeah, she's also in the future. She did not die.
She died in
Yeah,
the
but
next
we're
2
not
weeks.
at the bar, are we? Aren't we still at like the fucking hell?
No, you guys
No,
went
we
back.
probably went
Oh,
back.
we went back. Oh, okay.
You ended back at the bar.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, Sui knows everything.
What do you mean everything?
Finn told her everything about us being in not good place. That's why you got that box.
This wasn't just a random gift.
No,
It wasn't just a gift to cash.
it was because you suffered in
It
China.
wasn't God himself gave me chocolate.
Ollie does
No.
go up and just like taps Sui on the shoulder.
So he like jumps up awake. As she is still looking unwell. She says, "Oh, hi, Oliver."
Oh shit! What the?
Oh shit!
You look great.
Make a deception check to Sui. She is black with this.
Oh shit! God.
Have you lived like this?
Oh,
Sui looks quite as if she was hit by something. Sui snaps her fingers. Oliver, you have no recollection. No one here has any recollection of the chocolate. And Oliver, you feel slightly less full.
oh.
Recollection of what chocolate?
The Turkish delights given to
Oh.
Oliver. No one
Well-
remembers them.
Ollie's hands
Can't
are
I
still
just
like
tell
up.
myself?
You can if you want.
I mean, I do tell myself. Anyways, Crash, I have a question for you. Before you go off on your adventure for like this
Before
dog.
we go for an adventure,
No. I am absolutely not going on that adventure.
Rory,
What adventure?
we are protecting the ways. These are your people, and it'd be awesome.
My
I-
people just left to go kill some random man that you guys let them.
Weren't you told that being is far superior to all of us?
No. Far spirit to me alone. I'm
So
not
you're
alone.
just bad.
We're also still not a full party. Lucky, hello, Lucky. There's no Lucky.
He's not a dog. What do you think he's gonna go? Pss, 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 pss?
Yeah, but
He's
did
not
he
no
come?
Weasley you can go stare in the forest for like 10 minutes for.
God, I wish you could
I mean, he still would have come.
save me.
I mean, maybe.
You have a very strange perspective of Lucky.
Why don't? Well, Finn's somewhere. Finn doesn't really do much. Maybe we can go get him too.
I still don't think we can beat it. Anyways, Crash. I have a question for you. Very important. I was asked from somebody very important. What did you say to Lady Red that pissed her off, or has her all in fuss?
Lady
What?
Red.
Who's red?
Lady Red.
Who dat?
Rory. I know at least 3 people named named after the color
The
red.
one that was friends with Skyco.
Oh,
Most of them are.
I don't know. She asked me, about my powers, and I told her about my mom. That's about it.
So your mom had her all flustered?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Hmm.
Ollie is just gonna
Is
leave.
that
while they're
all you said?
talking.
Also, who's Skyco?
Based.
Oh yeah, the judge from
Yeah,
the.
you know
Got
this. You
stuff
know
to do.
Skyco. I mean, maybe not personally, but you met him. You talked to him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure. Why? It's like, what's
What?
this about?
Well, I just want to know, like, why she's so, like, flustered. We might not have that army on our side anymore because of something that you said, and I just want to, see if we can clear it up.
Well, Rory, it sounds like she's out there somewhere in the wastes. And you know what would get us some information?
Oh
Some
my
rep.
god.
And you know how you get some rep? We kill that big dog.
I'm going to see my parents. I wish you guys luck.
You
Oliver's
guys,
not
Oliver's
there.
already gone.
I snuck out while you were talking.
Also,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go tell Skyco the great news.
Alright, so you go. So first, you teleport to Imperiala.
Yeah, I'll talk to Skyco.
So yes, Skyco is still there as usual, just sitting having tea time, his perpetual tea time.
That must
Hello.
fucking suck.
Hello again, Rory.
Does tea ever get boring?
I don't have much else to do, to be frank.
You could like play board games or something with yourself. Maybe like I don't know,
Make a lot of-
cards.
Be even more of a loser than he already is.
At this point, Skyco gets up and he opens the door, and it is filled with house cards.
Oh,
Absolutely to the brim. Very nice arrangements. Extremely impressive.
you've quite the
Either.
collection. Are there like some limited editions in there?
It's not the cards. It's never mind. The
Okay.
Shingon closes the door and goes back to tea time.
Well, he's okay. So I got some information from Crash, like you asked. It didn't really teach me much, but it also scares me more than anything. I guess what he mentioned to Lady Red was that
General
but-
Red.
General Red, sorry. What he mentioned to her was about his mother.
I also do not
The
know
like
how this
chaotic
would
one.
correlate.
Well, I mean, maybe they were friends in the past. I mean, they're both kind of like, chaotic, right?
I doubt it. Imperialans, while they may seem like good and righteous people, they are. I don't know how to put this without sounding very insulting to them. Racist.
How do you
He's
know that
a
Crash's
right-
mother isn't racist?
I will just say an Imperialan would not really be caught dead talking to a non-Imperialan. They are very patriotic. It's actually inside of their very form. It's
Have you been
strange.
around as long as she has or longer?
For the Imperialans, they are quite old, actually. They do.
Yeah, but I mean you and Crash's mother. Maybe you don't
Yes.
have recollection. Maybe she worked
I-
for the Imperialans.
They would never do that.
Well,
What
I
I
mean,
have with them at the moment is a extremely rare exception.
so you're saying that you're the only one that can be special?
I and yourself are the only two people who have ever entered Imperiala and lived. Well, one other one. So 3 people.
Who's the other one?
That would be Arthur Knight.
Oh,
He doesn't seem very alive right now.
yeah, he's kind of struggling.
I
I
more
think.
meant didn't die from Imperiala.
Right. But how do you know that to be like a fact?
Yeah, fact check.
Yeah, like
on
you
that.
you seem to be like dead set on this, but like, what if? Like, just just think about
Do
the
you-
possibility.
The possibility is that I've seen people splattered across this entire throne room for merely entering and trying to engage in diplomacy.
Yeah, but from what
I
I've heard of
was one of
Crash's
them.
mother, is she's like
Meaning.
cracked.
I do not think she could survive a strike from General Red.
Maybe she didn't have to.
That is the only reason that I am still here.
He took a hit, boys. He took a hit.
I don't like how dead set you're on this.
Robert, you're forgetting the detail, but that wasn't what she was asking me about.
What?
I said, when Crash was explaining to you, he said that she wanted to know about my powers. Not my mother.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I might have got this all wrong. The thoughts in my head just like had me all confused. I guess it was mainly about Crash's powers.
Right.
Because he's a
Yes.
hope backstager. I don't know.
They have no interest in the backstage.
Well, right, but maybe she does.
If it was up to her, she would kill every single backstager.
Damn.
Okay.
Based.
You're still dead set on certain situations taking
Do
place.
you know her?
No,
As
but
I do.
maybe she's hopeful. Well, clearly you don't know her very well if she ran away, basically.
Wow. Can't believe you just said that to this
I
man.
have certain theories, but I don't go spouting them around like they are facts.
I'm not saying this fact. I'm saying they're theories.
You sure are
asking
pressing
for
them
the
hard for
possibility.
theories.
Well, you're also not giving me the time of day.
And what do you want me to do? Just agree with any opinion you bring to me?
No, I just want you to like theorize with me, bounce ideas off of each other. Maybe there's a
And
possibility.
am I not doing that, telling you why your theories would not work?
You're just shutting them down immediately.
Okay, so what if he does know his mother? Why would then she be raiding the countryside away from this mother?
Okay, well maybe it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't have to do with the mother. It has to do with him being.
And then
a
if
hope
Crash
backstager.
is a help backstager, there are thousands of them.
Yeah.
And once again, why is she raiding the countryside and not somewheres like Pit Stop?
Maybe it's Crash's spirit and how he tries to achieve what he's after or something. Maybe it got to her sick and demented heartstrings or something. I don't fucking know.
Why is it crashing in front of my
She
table?
is not that kind of person to keep that sort of.
Well, maybe not. But I mean, there's a lot to Crash. He's like kind of like an onion.
Personally,
He's
I
got a lot
don't
of
think
layers.
there's much to Crash.
Well,
Especially none that would bother her specifically.
I mean, clearly it must have because he talked to her about it.
I don't think it's about Crash himself.
Well, maybe it isn't.
Yes, maybe it's
Yes.
not.
Yes. So, but like it had something to do with what he said about something, right?
Most likely.
Okay. Which might have had to do with something that had to do with backstagers, which could have triggered her hatred for backstagers.
And then she decides to kill non-backstagers.
Maybe.
See, Rory, this is why you need to get the info where it matters. Out in the waste.
No.
Go
Join
kill a
us.
dog. Yeah.
Look,
Go murder a
my
decrepit dog.
recommendation at this point would to bring her and Crash together somehow. And
Her
then
and
you see
Crash
with your own
together.
eyes. Because I'm sure that whatever Crash is saying, he's probably said more than what he's saying or remembers.
You can do it in the waste, Rory.
Probably. Where did she go off to?
The
That
waste.
I don't know.
You'll never guess. It's the waste.
Come join us.
Hmm.
I love the voices. In
Are you not able
Come
to
with
keep
me
track
to
on her?
sacrifice the wizard.
Something else about Imperions. They are highly resistant to any sort of magic or backstager powers put at them.
Would Omega be able to find them?
Probably, but then you have to get through to her.
Well, I mean, I don't really want to get through to her. I just want to arrive at her location.
I wish to approach her
I
location.
don't think that's what he meant.
I more meant getting through to Omega to do
Oh,
it.
that's easy enough. I can figure that out.
Just bitch at her.
Then perhaps, but I'm gonna say she can probably only, well, not see it fully.
Well, I mean, as long as she knows like a rough area, it should be fine. Find out from there, kind of dealio.
What is this bitch called?
Right.
This is general red.
Also,
Oh.
because because my parents were or are people that don't know about like backstage stuff like that, Omega isn't able to like track them down. Are you able to track them down?
I could, yes.
Would you be able to?
Yes, I could.
I
will warn you, though, as you go down this path of becoming a backstager, you eventually get to a point where non-backstagers won't remember you.
They won't remember me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Because I've changed too much about myself?
Essentially, you're no longer inside of the you-know-what.
You're no longer Rory.
How do I keep myself still within? Is
Stop
that human thing?
You stop advancing.
Oh, so that's the only way?
As far as I know.
So is that what the Star Child meant when she said that everybody that's dear to me will be gone?
Yes, or more literal version. With her, it could be anything.
Well, I mean, she also said that she would
says
kill
too
them.
much. Yes, so probably that as well.
I mean, she also said she
Yeah.
shoot in the back alley, but yeah.
The symbolism, though.
It's pretty similar.
That's what she lives for, though. It's like the coincidence. It's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I planned this.
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but you probably already know. But wait, actually, I can't talk about this.
Me.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I was told I wasn't allowed.
I felt like I knew what you're about to talk about. Please don't.
Well, it's probably best if I don't. So you do know.
Most likely.
Okay.
Probably. But if I don't,
You guys thinking about the completely different thing.
Yo, Skyco, you know too much.
That's
I think I don't know enough, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like I can't say it.
Welcome to the life of being a backstager.
Wow, you're so cool.
Do you want me to have a tea with you?
No.
Oh. Well, I just thought, come for
Get
me. Okay.
rejected.
Yeah, okay. Well, see you later. I figured I'd, help you
No
with
one
your
loves you.
loneliness or something.
Goodbye, Rory.
I feel sorry for you and Suey.
Wow.
Do come again.
Wow.
Come on, party bus. Waste
Bye.
gang. Let's go, Roy.
So, Rory, back in the time. Oliver, where'd you run off to?
My favorite girl's house. Useless.
Oh,
Go back to Eustace's house.
Oh,
I thought
No.
you were gonna do something that reeks of desperation.
Me too.
No. I've gave her the letter. If she wants to talk to me, she will.
Useless
It's
or,
fine.
or Fig?
It's fine, guys. Useless.
Useless, okay. So, you head on over to Useless's house. Do you just barge in or do you knock?
No, I don't knock. I barge in. I just open the door.
So, as you open the door, you see that the whole Useless family is having dinner at the moment. Looks like they've made some spaghetti, there's some garlic bread, there's some strange dish that you have no idea what it is.
Ollie immediately looks down at his wrist to see if there's a watch or anywhere has a fucking watch for the time.
No, there are no clocks. You've actually been hard-pressed to find a clock in Pissed Up.
Huh.
Which, at this point, the whole family, well, mostly just Useless, Loser and Hercules just keep on eating. And Useless says, I guess we have enough. You want some?
I'll just wait. Ollie just turns around quietly, shuts the door.
No, don't. Oliver, come back.
He's out. He just goes and sits on the steps. Embarrassed.
I'm surprised you didn't say just I've run away.
You then hear Useless mumble something like, well, now I need to eat faster. And then at that point,
No, take your time.
At that point, Hercules Hercules does say towards like, you don't have to take your time. It's like, yeah, good, please leave the table. And then at this point, it just turns into a shouting match between the two. As it
Ollie
gets
does just get up and walk
increasingly-
further away.
You
Gives
honestly
them
just-
privacy.
You just hear the sounds of a horrible, broken household as you kind of sit there for a while.
Ollie
You
does
feel like
just
you
get up and like walk a bit away. And
It
just like
keeps-
walks down the street kicking a rock, waiting
like,
for a couple
keeps getting louder. So like eventually you think
Uh.
like it's gone, but then it gets louder. You hear like the smashing of like a plate at one point. You hear a fist fight go on. It's bad, but eventually it quiets down.
Hmm.
What you do now, Ollie?
Do they have windows at their house?
No, they're black tinted
Oh.
windows.
Oh. Ollie does like make his way back. Can I just like press my ear against the door?
You hear the sound of a sink on and washing some dishes. You also hear some of that strange anime playing in the background.
Anime.
I feel like I should let her finish her dishes. Ollie just sits back down.
Dishes. So eventually you do hear that the dishes stop. As I'm guessing you're sitting like right next to like the wall of the sink attached to it.
I don't know where like how the
Peeks
layout
in
of
the
this house
window
is.
every now and again.
Yeah,
It's black.
Yes. exactly. Eventually you stop hearing it.
Well, I feel awkward if I busted in, so I feel like
You start hearing the shower go off.
This
Well,
time
I'm
you
gonna wait
knock
after
like
that.
a pussy. Is that what you're gonna do?
You're gonna knock on
You
the
already
door.
broken
Who
one.
killed your
I
woman?
guess. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna be like polite and knock on the door. She did, you know, murder Fig. So Ollie does just, I don't know.
You barge on it again.
Yeah.
So
Just like, I
this-
have to change my headphones.
Okay.
They're dying. Oh shit.
God.
This is peak.
Peak moments.
Okay, you're good. Holy shit, this is so much louder on these ones. Okay.
Oh, God. So eventually you do. As you go in again, Useless is now sitting at the table. It looks like she's knitting at the moment. However, while knitting is usually like a very calm and peaceful thing, this is anger knitting. At this point, you don't even know what she's making. It's just some strange blob of cloth.
Wow. Yeah, I figured you'd suck at that.
You see how she stabs a needle straight through her hand. And she goes, look, I'm better. Just sit down, Oliver. What do you want?
What's it like being unemployed?
Pretty good, actually. As you can see, I'm catching up on my knitting.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a drift going on in your family since you're, you know, home more.
Yeah, I need a hobby. Look, it's not even the money. I have money. I could have quit being a mercenary forever. I'm just bored.
I feel like you should quit knitting.
Make a
As Ollie
persuasion
looks
check.
down at like the shitty knitting.
Quit.
That hits hard.
29.
She just like throws the knitting kit aside. Like, you're right. Maybe I'll just kill Fig again. That was not a funny joke. I'm sorry.
That was a great one.
So
Ollie just stares at her blankly.
yeah, I know. I deserve that. Anyways, how's it going? What hobby should I get then, Oliver?
I don't know, maybe a life.
I do have a life. I have. Oh no, I don't have gainful employment anymore. Uh,
You don't have a
Yeah.
life. All you've done is ruin others. Not really much.
I'm old, Oliver. You know, you're gonna get like me one day. Old
Ooh,
and
I'm
bitter at
old.
the
I'm a
world.
backstager. I don't die.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
You decided this for yourself.
Anyway, what do you want?
Well, you know, created Fig into a bomb.
Yeah. Remember how I said, oh, I can't really trust you anymore? That whole stunt you did with marijuana? I decided to get myself insurance.
Oh, it's okay.
Uh-huh.
I've moved past it.
Clearly.
Right. Is that why you've come here to gloat at me?
Oh yeah, I just love that your life's going to shit right now. It's kind of funny.
See,
feel
you
like it's a
really
bit
are
deserved.
like me. Maybe you should get a life.
Oh, I have a
Damn.
life.
Oh.
Do you?
I'm actually
you?
doing something productive for this world.
You're
Like,
maidenless.
Like, you know,
Going to
gathering
kill a
people
wolf.
to fight for the waste.
yeah, cool. I'll be a part of that too.
Unfortunate.
I know. I know.
Mhm.
So, that all.
Wanted to see what you're up to.
Are you lonely?
No.
Do you want to hang out?
Is Oliver falling in love with a psycho bitch?
Absolutely not.
Do you want to play the Wii?
No, Crash is about to use me as a bait for some dogs. So
You can fix her.
he was just talking. It's kind of just
She does take the Wiimote. It's very tempting. She
no,
has
it's
two.
okay.
And busted.
She-
I want
she-
to play the Wii.
She has two nunchucks.
The boxing just absolutely just fucking destroys her TV. The bands.
Yeah, no bands. Never was.
She's
No, I
probably
was
more
just-
into watching Oliver be used as bait.
No, I was just, you know, thinking
Yeah,
of
actually,
ways to
you-
fix Big.
I mean, I'll fix her after this whole thing is done.
Mm.
So,
Or-
do your job. Gainful
I was
employment.
thinking
and all
about,
that.
you know, just killing her so you don't get what you want.
Yeah, Oliver, I look at you and honestly, I don't even think you could kill a woman.
I've done it before. Hence Fig dying the first time.
Yeah, but that wasn't. That was me.
Yeah, but I still did
She
it
not a
because
woman.
you're too pussy to do it yourself.
No, I did because it was funny. Anyways, you done with this whole bit?
Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for Crash. I didn't really know what to talk about, to be honest.
The Wii offer's still on the table.
But I feel like you have shitty games. You don't seem the type to have the cool ones.
I have Wii Sports.
Like I said, I feel like you don't have the cool one.
Oliver, get out of my house if you don't respect Wii Sports.
I'm sorry, this is your hobby? Wii Sports? What are you gonna do? Get
Yes.
on the little pad and it's gonna tell you you're fucking obese?
Wait, does she have resort?
No, that's the
Bowling was
garbage
fun.
one.
Yeah.
Wii Tennis.
Oh, do you have the little tank game?
I only have Wii Sports.
Oh, that's lame.
It came with the Wii.
Okay, I guess I could box you. I wait.
Oh no, I only play tennis.
What the fuck, man? Tennis is the worst one. It's just, it doesn't matter if you only play it, you still have the other game modes.
No,
Is-
no, I won't play.
Is Whispers the type of person to like rapidly shake the Wii remote? while
100%.
Absolutely. Do
Why do you only play tennis, dude? That's so weird.
you want me to play real tennis?
I'm a frail wizard. I can't play real tennis.
I'm also a wizard.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, spell book.
Yeah, what spells you got, by the way?
Illusions.
Oh, I do have a question. I know we're like not on the best terms, but I was wondering if you had a spell.
Whatever. I was trying to be on good terms with you, and then you came in and judged my lifestyle. And tried
I mean, you judge
really
my
weird
lifestyle all the
bit where you
time.
tried to seem really cool, and I don't care about anything. And now
Yeah,
you're
I'm going
gonna
through a
ask
phase
me for
lately.
a spell.
That is true. I am gonna ask you for a spell.
I like the audacity.
Thank you.
Which one?
I like it. I respect it.
Modify memory.
Fuck it.
I figured you'd
Okay.
have it.
Now I'm worried.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Is she
no
like-
That's
longer
why I kind
respect
of didn't want to ask Polis, because, you know,
is she like, that's
It is a bit
based,
of a-
Oliver, but, you know, still.
Yeah.
I figured
That
you'd have
is-
it since you know
Tell
your
me-
history.
Tell me what you're gonna do with it. No,
Oh, you know.
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking you. I want to know the absolute specifics and tell them in me in gut wrenching detail.
That seems a bit personal.
You're trying to look at my spell book. This is like my special woman place.
Ew.
I don't let people in there.
First off, who the fuck would go there in general?
Wow.
At this point, Hercules, you're past a can of beer by Hercules as he says, "Nice."
Good one, kid.
Don't even. Why would you?
Crusty,
Why would you
dusty,
refer to your
rusty.
spellbook as that? That's so wrong.
Look, enough with my spell book. Tell me in gut wrenching
It's like
detail.
wearing socks and sandals.
So,
I know. I just want it.
cool. I
No
want to know what you're gonna
reason.
do with it. That's all.
No, there's no reason.
That's fair.
Spell
That's a
called
very
Modify
specific
That
spell.
Memory. Why the
Yeah,
fuck
it
do you think
is.
I'm gonna do with it?
Yeah, trust me, I know. I've used it a couple of times.
I figured. Point A,
Uh-huh.
sitting on your couch over there.
No, that was natural.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of impressed how you did that. Her story
Yeah.
about it. Kind of a legend.
Yeah,
I do respect that.
Now, what I like Modify Memory for is myself.
Mm.
I wake up every morning and cast it on myself.
You seem the type.
Yeah, it's my mental health routine.
Yeah, honestly,
Fair.
respect.
Very important.
But yeah, there is a few things I want to forget, so.
I could just do that for you.
No, I want the spell because I don't trust you.
Very word pit stop. You can I can
It doesn't
only
matter.
I can't do anything you don't consent to.
But it's you, so.
Yeah, trust me, I don't know a way around that. Anyways, either tell me or leave. And Polis is out of town right now, so I'm your only option.
Not really, I could just wait.
You could, but you don't want to. Especially if you're coming for me for it, like, jeez.
Man, you're dead.
Ollie just sighs. Well,
I think Oliver's lost this one, boys.
I'm really debating if I want to tell you.
You're gonna succumb. You're gonna succumb to
You don't
temptation.
win against this fucking psychopath.
I know.
Oliver, you could literally just level up.
I
Just get it when you
know.
level up.
But then that means I have to lose a spell. Unless I just gain it.
Damn, all those spells that you definitely use.
Shut up. Fine.
Oh wow.
Alright, take a seat.
I was gonna use it against Fig.
Wow. Big shot.
What's
Big
specific?
shocker.
You also see that Useless throws down a zone of truth.
I was gonna use it to make her forget about me.
How noble of you.
Thanks.
What? I mean, why don't you just make her like you?
That's like wrong. Not that fucked up yet, man.
Yeah, but I think it'd be way cooler if you were.
But the thing is, if I just make her forget about me, then I could start off on the right foot.
Wow.
Start
That's
over,
even
you
more
know?
fucked up, I think.
Make a persuasion check to her.
It's like remove yourself as the one who ruined someone's life, and then it's like, hey, nice to meet you.
15.
Hey.
She does finger guns at you and is like, wow, that's really fucked up how you said helping you instead of her. I'm in.
Great.
I'm gonna need a couple of days. I need to write it down in the
Yeah, I
scroll.
figured you'd be
You know what you can do in a couple days, Oliver? Fight a dog.
Also, do you know how to fight a dog?
Yes, I've done it before. As she then pulls up her sleeve and you see a large bite mark scar
Right,
in her
you're,
arm.
his kid.
Right.
Kind of forgot about your whole thing.
My
Kind of
deep
annoying.
and tragic backstory, yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
What advice you need, kid?
I don't know. Crash wants me to go fight a dog, and I'm assuming I'm using his bait, and I kind of don't want to die.
Well, I had bait too. He was a
Yeah.
good friend of mine.
Did he die?
I mean,
I
do
don't
you
even
see
want to
him
know.
here?
No, I don't know why I asked.
What part of was a good friend means alive?
Yeah, I don't know why I asked, man. How did you survive said dog? Since, that's pretty gnarly on your arm.
Yeah, well, it tore a chunk of my arm, as you can see, but I stabbed it a lot,
Ah.
as well as traps and such. Big things are pretty great in traps, but sadly, you're going with Crash. I don't think he's going to use them.
No.
True.
But
Now,
yes, as a
do you
great
want to know how
swordsman.
you fight the
Actually, no,
dog?
Ollie can't say that.
Do you want to know how you fight it?
Sure.
She stands up and she reaches into her coat pocket and hands you a scroll.
What is it?
It's gonna be feign death, isn't it?
It is
Probably.
yes, it is a scroll of feign death.
Wow.
It's pretty fun. It lets you do it, and then she just like falls limp on the ground.
Yeah, but I don't want it stealing all of my stuff.
And then she
Apparently, it
dog.
wants my wizard
She gets
stuff.
up. Oliver, it's a dog.
Apparently, it's a very scary dog. Actually, no, we
Well-
fought you guys. I feel like we'd be fine.
Exactly, you fought me.
Actually, no, I feel like the dog would be way worse
They
than
call
you.
me the Lion of Nemea.
Yeah, but if we just burned you, you wouldn't have come back.
You mean the anemic lie?
The anemic lion. Yeah,
And
that
can you
was
really
a close
call
one.
yourself that now, since you don't have?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I've been trying to take a minute.
I see, but it's not the same.
It's
Who
not
has that right now? Actually, is it Crash?
Crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I-
just thought of asking Crash back for it?
I like to keep tabs on you guys.
Well, it's not on your gun anymore, so.
Yeah.
Right, that's a smart idea. I should get rid of that from Crash.
You shouldn't.
I really should, considering you used it against me.
I've helped. Lynn, you were trying to use your own actions against me. I'm just saying, I'm not in the wrong here.
You've
For
turned the
once.
person I like into a bomb. You're always in the
Look,
wrong.
I am
You're never
someone
gonna
who
get
would-
the right.
I would admit that I'm in the wrong at any time. But I'm not this time. You started this.
Started what? Killing you?
No,
Or started
you
the fake
start.
thing.
Yes, the fake thing, the Majuvarna, it ratted on me.
I didn't really start the magic one, I think.
Yeah, you did.
I feel like the mob should know if her kid's gonna die.
No. What does that stop? What does that stop? You're gonna talk to every parent?
Yeah.
You talked. What about any of those Evolians that you killed, huh?
They don't have parents, they're Evolians.
They have parents.
They're probably dead. You see how they were treating them there?
I mean, they have a good elderly retirement program.
I don't think so, man. Well, maybe now. But
I'm just saying. You know,
your little
if you're gonna-
bestie wasn't really the best, you know?
If you're gonna ride the high horse, maybe you should actually ride it.
I saved their whole entire kingdom. I think I get a pass on that, man.
Okay.
Yuki.
Really save their kingdom?
Ad hominem.
You
Ad
saved the
hominem.
kingdom, but then destroyed an entire town.
That was really mean.
Now, I will make your mind scroll whatever you want.
Sick.
Anything else?
No, not really. I can't really think of anything else I want to tell you, so.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I'm glad I caused that fight earlier. Good day. That's all he does leave.
Crash, what are you up to now?
He does say bye to loser.
I mean,
Loser
he'll
says
just
bye as
ditch
well.
me. I have trust. The people, they'll just come back anyway. So I've taken this moment to self-reflect. It's like, yep, that's why I did the thing. I knew But I was relying on you too much, Achilles. I need to do something on my own.
Yeah, Achilles does go, that was very quick how you perished.
Yeah, well, but this is the thing, right? If I did use you, I probably would have survived. So what does that say about me? I need to try harder. I need to think more.
Yep, you do. Glad you realized this.
Yeah, in hindsight, I could have just, saved a little bit of the speed and just gave myself distance in between so they couldn't catch me. But yeah, too excited. So yeah, now it's Wolf. You take down this dog. Feel good about it.
Yes, yes. Hopefully this one goes better.
Well, yeah. Even if it didn't, I'm not gonna quit.
Quitted's not what I'm worried about, but
Well, me dying, yeah. Us dying, I guess.
Yes, us, exactly.
That felt
So-
great, though. Not gonna lie. The
It did
FN.
feel great.
Maybe, yeah. It's overestimating my capabilities compared to previously, where I undersold myself. So now, I should go find some supplies. I'm gonna go out and pit stop and I don't know. Who's a smith? I'm gonna go visit Fig.
Alrighty. So yes, you do see Fig in her normal working away self.
Does
Yeah,
she
this
look
is
better? Happier?
Actually, you know what? Now that I'm here, this is pretty awkward. It's like I'm just gonna go in there. It's like knock in there. It's like, hey, Fig, Diane. Do you guys know for good traps for catching dogs? Well, wolves.
Big dog.
Fig looks at you. She gotta like sighs, and then she starts banging out something, and then she hands you a hunting trap.
Awesome.
Maybe Oliver won't die now.
Wait a minute.
I mean, I'm
Whoa.
willing to join you.
Whoa. Didn't the brother say that Fig turned herself in?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Huh?
Didn't
No,
the brother say?
Ill.
Oh, Ale turned herself in. Okay. Oh my
Ill
god.
turned herself in.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's
I'm pretty
having a-
sure it was
You-
Fig that
you
turned
said it
herself
was
in.
Fig.
Yeah,
You said it was Fig.
The other one, Ill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
I almost had like a. Whoa.
Wow, this makes a lot more sense now.
It's all useless.
This is all the way down.
We were never
Okay.
in Kingdom Evil.
Exactly, you guys are still there.
We
never
never
Any
left.
inconsistency in the story.
We're
It's
just in the
like, it's
prison.
useless.
Lucky's actually
Yeah.
fine.
So, oh yeah, a little update, I guess. Your Kingdom Evil was being assaulted by some strange backstagers. We sent them away. So,
More of Oliver's fault.
yeah. Well,
Bro,
yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's something that would have happened even if he didn't meet you, I guess. Sort of. It's something with his relationship with his parents. Some people came by. They wanted to break his knees. They were really strange. It's like these people were obsessed with Oliver, but
Fig,
I don't know.
at this point, Fig just sighs and says, I'm tired of Oliver dumping his problems on Evil.
bitch,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
But you know what? This
No,
is
I'm done
something.
with this bitch.
As someone who's made a lot of mistakes,
Maybe useless is better.
I've at least learned that.
Honestly, useless is right.
Well,
I
I've
should
at
just
least
go kill
gone to
Fig.
fix my problems, and I don't really know the full extent of the whole thing, but you know, I'll help out Oliver with if he wants to fix his messes, because he has helped me fix mine.
Nah, he can't fix anything at this point.
I can if you just let me kill you.
Well, I don't want to assume anything, but I feel like it's always good to hold on to something. You know, despair is a painful thing. Oh,
It's
yeah.
not despair or anything, it's just me realizing.
It's a bit tiring. Yeah.
Mhm. But I plan to do something with my life at least.
Man, fuck this bitch.
Hey, that's all we can do, right? It's like,
Exactly.
oh, hey, Diane, I figured out what an FS is.
Diane,
Did it.
Diane looks over. Great. As at the moment, Diane does seem better. She's back in a wheelchair. It seems to be made from Fig by Fig.
Mm. So, yeah, good to
I
see you
built
guys
this
are doing
machine,
well.
but I guess you're not one to use it then.
It was definitely strange, not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
there was this whole thing where it happened
I know.
really quickly. It escalated very quickly, and there was an awkward moment with the meeting.
Yeah, I know. I know.
What is she?
Are you one of them?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh,
And yes, I'm the
cool.
only one of them who's not gonna pretend like I'm not.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm not. Di is, but kind
yeah,
of isn't.
don't worry. I get it. As someone with an altar, I get it.
Crash does not in fact get it.
Your altar is different.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Well,
So yeah.
What wolf are you hunting exactly?
Well, apparently it's a wolf that looks like a lizard, and it's followed by some other wolves, and they hunt for like paper and stuff. So I'm gonna use Oliver as bait. Well, yeah.
Right. Good luck. That sounds like a weird thing to fight.
Well, apparently it's this whole thing about some. I don't know. I guess it's part of the librarian's horde of monsters. You know, some horsemen. So the rest of them are on horses apparently, but this one's a wolf.
Crash.
Yeah.
Take my advice. Don't fight a horseman.
Well, we're gonna have to fight them anyway, at some point. Might as well
Yeah,
fight them
but
then.
what's your plan, Crash?
Hit it really hard.
Wow.
Crash.
Great plan.
The horsemen are really strong.
Lord White was really strong too.
Oh
You
my
thought
god.
a weakened Lord White, Crash.
Wow, it's almost like all these people are telling you not to fight them.
Wow.
Crazy.
How many people has it been now?
Look,
Today?
A lot.
to be fair, I'm not dead set on fighting this dog. I just want to do something. Alright. And I feel like this is the most achievable one.
Well, I can't stop you, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Don't worry. I'm looking into the other stuff. Like, you know, I'm sure the rest of them will have some more information because, you know, Oliver and Rory disappeared when I was explaining the plan to them, so they'll probably have some more updates for me.
Right, go talk to your party about it. They seem better.
Ollie does
Yeah.
see Crash out. when
They
do
seem
this,
better
so-
at decisions.
Don't worry. I don't know if Rory is any better than me at decision making, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
I'm
So, yeah.
assuming all he knows that Crash is
All right, see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for the dog
He
trap.
is. Oliver's just gonna be waiting outside for you.
Hopefully, I can make use of this.
So, yes, Crash, you bump into Oliver on the outside.
Oh, hey, Oliver.
Alright.
What's got you down in the dumps?
Nothing. Just waiting for you.
Mm-hmm. Are you sad?
No, just waiting for you to get done talking.
You know, Oliver, it's good to talk about your feelings.
For real. Ollie totally didn't hear everything that Fig said. Cool.
You know what, Oliver? You know what I'd do in times like this when I felt terrible?
I feel fine, man. I'm just waiting for you. I
Oliver,
killed the dog.
Oliver, you are crying right now.
No, I'm not.
Tears all over Oliver. Pissed himself.
All he does is just a sniffle in his nose and he just gets up. He's like, let's go. Starts walking away.
You know what, Oliver? As we're walking to the bar, we should take this as a sharing moment.
Oh
You
my
know-
god, Crash.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck is wrong with you right now?
Hey,
Since when
look,
you're all a feelings guy. You just punch and play whatever the fuck you play. Little toot toot.
look, Oliver, that was me before I faced my traumas too, you know. I also chose to ignore all of my issues. But I worked through... Okay, to be fair, I did fix this because I punched my mother in the face, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why are you...
we talked it out and came to an understanding.
Why are you all about talking about feeling?
Because, Oliver,
That's
I
like
feel...
Finn. Oh, we should get Finn to come fight the dog, too. Be with his people, you know?
Yeah, Oliver. You see,
All he
Oliver,
does start walking towards Polis's house, assuming that's where he is.
Who are we looking for? Finn?
Fig.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
not Fig. Finn.
The
Alright,
other
yeah.
thing.
God,
Don't
worry.
get your mind off Fig.
Back to the past. Because we have to
Yeah,
resolve the past first.
Finn's gonna go on another field trip.
So, Finn, you are there with Bonnie's corpse cut up in a yellow bag.
Who the fuck put it
Yikes.
in a bag and brought it to you?
Bro, who else would have done it?
Useless. Seems the type.
Is Finn alive?
I have a faint idea of who did this.
Oh.
I will be right back.
Oh no.
Why did it sound like that?
What? Oh, Christ.
Fig, oh my
Why
god.
did it sound...
Bro,
We're gonna
is
go,
Eustace
we're gonna
gonna
go
be
to Polis's
alive?
house.
Hell yeah.
Holding 2 funerals.
That whole time, Oliver was talking to an illusion.
I was gonna say, are we gonna have to retcon an entire conversation?
No, it's fine. Program delusion. Eustace is the type to think of that.
Valid.
So,
Well,
Finn, I'm guessing you march right to her house.
Mhm.
Finn will get shot in the head if he does
I will
anything.
kick down the door and just be like, yes, us!
You see that Useless is in the midst of preparing a meal, and she drops her spaghetti as you go in.
It takes her a week to make spaghetti.
Absolutely. She tries.
She made it from scratch, but she's not very good.
How
This is-
exaggerated does she drop the spaghetti?
Very. Just as she drops, it's like, I've been trying that for a while. Finn, what do you want?
What did
Also,
you do to
it's like,
Bonnie?
First of all, you ditched me.
Okay, not on fucking purpose. I died in the obelisk.
Yeah, so I want an apology, first of all.
Don't apologize to that bitch. Punch her.
First of all, why is there a bag with Bonnie's corpse in Polis's house?
Oh, well, that's why I brought you out.
Huh?
To get Bonnie's dead body? The fuck?
Oh, yeah, I decided to do some things. So I brought that to Paulus. You came along. I got you away. Paulus had no one to comfort her, and then now she's gone.
You're a horrible
Oh,
person.
wow.
Can we just break the law of pit stop and all like gang up on Useless in pit stop?
That's what I mean, guys. Useless is a horrible person.
Finn will like take a really deep.
Let's take her to
breath.
Fargon's. We still have that pass to kill
We
somebody
do
in
still have
Fargon's.
best to kill in Fargon's.
True.
So, what are you saying, Rachel?
Finn takes a very deep breath. You know what?
Yeah?
How about we go to Fargonald's? You know? For that spaghetti I made you drop.
Useless taps on her eye on the left. It says, "Not gonna work on me, but a good attempt nonetheless."
You have to come up with like a convoluted plan to get her there, man. Kidnap loser. Make her go on this adventure.
And at this point, she does get out a broom and starts sweeping up her spaghetti.
Just punch her square in the face.
I'm
You
gonna
get that?
fuck
Just
this
let the
spaghetti.
blessed unknown have her way.
Oh,
You know what?
You slap the
Step on her
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
stand on it.
Oh, she honestly says, "Finn, it's already on the ground. Like, I'm not gonna."
Is there a pot of spaghetti on the thing?
No, she dropped it already.
Why
There's
was
the
she
pot of-
carrying a whole ass pot of spaghetti?
Is there
There's
still
a-
a pot of hot water?
There's a pot of sauce still there.
I'm gonna take that pot and put it on the floor. Just like chuck it on the floor.
When he said put on the floor, imagine like gently put it down on the floor.
Fuck you.
He was gonna put it down gently. Then he's like, no, fucking chuck it on the floor.
Bonnie has taught me to respect food, but fuck this bitch.
Useless
yeah.
just says, "Now, Finn, you know you're not allowed to do that sort of thing in pit stop, but you being alive right now, that's because of my goodwill."
In exchange for Bonnie? I'm not worth as much as Bonnie. That's not your decision to make.
Look,
Actually,
it's fine.
I
Just
don't
go
think
out.
Finn can die.
Yeah, I
Fine,
don't think they
just-
can kill Finn.
Just
not gonna
go
lie.
out and find Pulse. You know, fulfill that promise you made to her when you first joined up.
And test your luck, buddy.
So-
Test your luck.
I've heard a lot of things that she's been doing lately, and following it closely.
You know, you could do that in the wastes with us.
I mean, I was gonna do that with you guys in it. So I'm gonna leave you guys to do it by yourselves.
Sick. Let's kill a dog. Go find Polis.
You
Friendship.
know, Finn will just slowly make his way out of the door. And before he
Punch a
leaves,
hole in the
it's
wall.
just
Punch a hole in the wall.
No, before he leaves, he just looks at Useless. It's like, and this is why you're alone. Slams the door and just walks away.
As you walk away, you says, "Well, I got loser." As she looks on over to loser, not paying attention to anything, watching gay Yowie.
Yeah, she has no one, man. I guess it really does hit hard when all he came in and said her fucking knitting sucks.
Yeah, honestly, what a horrible 2 weeks. It's just that someone feel pity for our girl.
No. She deserves the death penalty. People like her deserve to get dragged
So,
into the street and shot.
Should have stole loser.
For real.
Yeah,
That's my
you're right
next
in front
plan.
of her.
So, Finn, what now? What do you do for 2 weeks?
Sulk.
Plan Useless's demise.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna. The first thing that popped in my head was like, ask fucking loser on the date, but then I was like,
Do it! Do it! Rise up, loser!
Your wife.
That'd be pretty based. You should.
Yeah, you should.
Marches
Rise up,
right
loser.
back inside.
so
Loser.
you know what? He just like walks back in
Ask her if she wants to go get ice cream.
Yeah.
and then just like ignores Useless and goes up to like loser. It's like, you want to go get ice cream?
Make a persuasion check.
Please.
Rizz her up. Rizz her up.
The most important persuasion check ever made.
Okay, so since it's only one, let's go, boy.
Exactly. Will this be the one?
Please, please.
No.
Oh, 9.
Loser just says, "Stop standing in front of the TV."
Move slightly.
You're blocking the volume. Get out.
Damn. I'm gonna bring you to somewhere.
Where's
where
up the
you can
dad,
get
man? Go for a
animes-
beer with him.
Go get anime and stuff, but I guess that won't work anymore.
It says, "I don't like anime."
You
Or
like
not
yaoi?
anime. What is she watching again? I forgot.
Gay yaoi.
She's watching yaoi.
I know some of them might have yaoi. And walk out. Damn. What should I do now, though?
What do I do now?
Burn
I
down
wanna
our house.
find yaoi.
Fine. Do a yaoi investigation check.
Yaoi investigation check.
Just go back to the
Does
real
he even
world.
know what yaoi is?
Does Finn get lost in the sauce?
No.
Is that
Finn
what he
He
does?
doesn't-
every week?
Errors on my goddamn dice.
If he wasn't that one, I'm turning him gay.
Close enough, 7.
We were close. Honestly, Finn, you start to get really philosophical with this of what is yaoi. You're watching anime and you see two boys within close proximity in the shower. Is it gay? You don't really know. You
Mhm.
This is
see two
sexual
men
awakening.
kissing. None of them have socks. What's going on? And really, you kind of just spend 2 weeks of being a philosopher of yaoi.
I was gonna say I was gonna go to the library
Is
and
he
see if I
proficient
could
in
find
yaoi?
any like
Ah,
books.
yes.
Go to
Go
the
to
library.
Yeah, go to the library.
Go to the
She'll hook you
library.
up.
Well, Polis has her own library, doesn't she?
No, they got burnt to the ground.
Oh, I thought Polis had her own personal library.
Wasn't there like a library in
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
Yes,
is.
there
Yeah.
is.
Go on down.
Go do it.
I don't know, I'll go look for one where there's two boys kissing on the cover. Oh,
So, as you go to the library of Pit Stop, you go up to the large hole in the ground.
oh boy. Alright.
Did you forget?
Do it. Then wander into the library. Wander
Yeah,
into
go
house.
in,
Like, I'm
man.
looking for yaoi.
Yeah, come hang out with Lucky.
I mean, I'm sure, like, you know,
The seventh is
Mr. J
great.
wouldn't do anything and just, like, you know, be like,
Yeah,
Right.
go in, man.
Finn,
Do
you are
it.
wanted for many
Do it.
crimes.
Finn, do it. No, no, no.
I'm gonna get, like a green ice cream and, like, bar one. Just, like,
So, as you are going on over to get an ice cream, you see that at the stand there is a strange girl. She has blonde hair, is wearing a white dress, and her eyes are covered
Oh.
with what looks like a black sensor bar.
Oh.
As at the moment she is ordering an ice cream. And as
Hi.
you kind of, as she kind of jumps as he's just walk up and say hi to her like that. She says, "Oh, hi. Ooh, why don't I know you?"
what do you mean? I mean, we've never met, so makes sense that you don't know me.
Yeah. What's your name?
Lie to her.
Backstager?
What?
She a backstager?
You don't know. You assume she's in pit stop.
Dude, lie to her. Tell her your name's Gwendol.
Gwen.
My name, Jeff.
Don't tell anyone your name.
Just say your name's the blessed unknown.
For real.
Then I'm just gonna say mine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, you probably just say,
Say
my name is
Tenebrae.
me.
Yeah, you know what? It's like, it's just like awkwardly. It's like, Tenebrae, yours?
As this person seems to be holding something in their hand, you hear the turning of pages.
Oh,
It says,
Oh.
I still don't know that.
Oh, this is the other star child. Maybe.
Well, I shouldn't say my name here.
What ice cream is she getting?
I don't like. She is getting the Starberry ice cream.
It's
Oh,
her, man.
Yeah. That's why her eyes are censored.
So you live in Pit Stop?
Just stopping by. You know.
With
Mm.
Polis.
This is strange. I haven't had this happen in a long time. But at this point, this strange being will just go on over and take a seat at one of the picnic tables.
Okay.
Sit with her, riz her up. This is your chance. Get a woman.
No,
Riz up the woman.
Finn doesn't know how to riz someone else.
Well, she's gonna watch you
Your
walk over and
chance,
biff
man.
ice cream into the portal, so
That's
it's gonna be
true.
a little bit weird.
It'll be
Yo,
worth
do
though,
it from
do
her.
it.
Honestly, yeah.
It'll be
Kind of
fun.
based. Kind of based.
Up in the
Yes,
pit.
I'll still order the 2 ice cream. Just like
What,
Sit
2
down.
ice creams?
the Mr. J's favorites green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the green,
And then like the star one.
the Starberry.
Yeah.
So as you do order the Starberry, she looks and says, I don't know many other people that eat that.
I'm not gonna eat it. Biff in a pit.
Well,
It's good, isn't it?
as you
She looks
remember
at you very expectantly and hopefully.
You should
You know
order
what?
3.
Finn's gonna take a bite of it.
Make a con save.
That's fine.
That's
I
fine.
expected this.
That's why Finn's gone for 2 weeks.
Dies of ice cream.
Hey, 22.
Finn, you managed to hold back gagging from it. This is horrendous. It's sweet and it's so tardy. Your whole body like cringes. You managed to hold it back though, but it really wants to. You
Polis
never
really
thought
trained you on that gag training.
you never thought the flavor, your flavor senses were still there, but this has horribly reminded you that they still are.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna the entire thing along with the cone and order another one.
You just make another con save as you force yourself to eat the whole thing.
Just trying to be a Chad.
50.
Not bad.
It's at the start it's going good, but eventually you start to you start to twitch up, you start to gag a little bit as this person watches. Just like you can stop now. You can
Nah, it's
Please.
alright. I'm good.
please. And eventually you do finish it, and you come back with your other one.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna go to the portal or like the hole and just like
Oh no! I'll throw that in there right now.
are they busy?
Yeah.
Throw it in there. Don't listen to her.
Mm,
Yeah, helps Lucky.
Just jump in.
with what? With what? What am I gonna do in the void?
Jump in, bro.
Just do it.
Just jump in.
Dude,
Just
everyone's,
it's nice
everyone's
and
done
warm
it.
in there.
2 of us have done it.
And at this moment, I say, just give them to me, and I'll throw them in when they're around.
Mm,
Yeah, but you need something, man.
I'll
Don't back
tell
down,
them
throw
they're
it.
from Tenebrae.
yeah.
Do it. No,
Smart.
just do it.
Just do it. Throw it in. Throw it in. Don't listen
Just
to this
do
bitch. Who is she to tell you?
Yeah,
I'm not-
you don't even know her name.
Yeah.
How can you trust her?
Blackmailer. Take the name. Get her name.
It's like, okay. Let's just sit on the same table. Just like hands her the ice cream.
Thanks. And at this point, she has finished her first one, and she just starts to eat the other one.
Bitch.
See, this is why you shouldn't have trusted her. You should have just jumped in.
And then she'll be like, "So why were you throwing that in there?
No, I just needed something from the library.
What did you need?"
Mm.
Yeah.
There's
There's kissing.
well, there's girl I wanted to ask out, but then she said no to me, and I learned that she likes this thing called yaoi. So I was trying to get her a book.
She looks to you in utter shock of what you've just said to her. And just says, so you're getting her. How much do you want?
Horrible
Mm,
answer. Horrible question.
How much you got?
all of
man?
it.
Even worse answer, honestly.
Okay, let's limit it a bit.
Maybe a
20.
whole series.
Sure. Just a second.
All right.
And the person gets up and then she jumps on into the hole.
Oh,
Bro, just
Yeah.
follow her. What's the worst
Follow
thing
her.
that happen?
She then
I've already died. Okay,
She
the
then-
parrot's gonna come back.
Then about a couple of minutes later, she crawls back out and then puts down a whole stack of yaoi on the table.
I've died like 3 times. It'll be fine.
Thank you very
Just,
much.
yeah, you can keep those. I'm kind of embarrassed about them.
Okay. Well, I hope I meet you again. And I run over back.
Yeah, it was, nice talking to someone I didn't know. Have a good one, Tenebrae.
Yeah. And I go back to.
she has a crush on you now, 100%. You're the dark, mysterious voice she could fix.
I can fix him.
she can fix you.
She could write you into the story.
She then jumps back into the pit. And Finn, for 2 weeks, do you hardcore study yaoi?
Yes, but then I'm gonna like eventually like give this to like loser.
Make an investigation check on the
Oh
yaoi.
boy, let's go.
Let's see how much you grasp it.
How much? So
The yaoi hands grasp you.
my investigation's not that.
Finn becomes fully invested in
As
Yaoi.
we've established, you have the highest int out of us.
Finn, you are indeed absorbing the yaoi quite well. You're starting to get it at this point.
I get the appeal.
You get the appeal.
I'm gonna go over and like give this to loser. This entire series.
So Loser does appreciate your gift of a
I'm gonna bust
vial
in.
of
It's like I get it now.
I understand. And
I
Loser goes,
see what's the appeal to this. Do you know any other series?
at this point, Loser brightens up the most you've ever seen her, as in she talks like she's not completely dead inside. And she does bring you in and starts to show you more and more series. She has an absurd amount.
Dang, take her, bitch. Let's go.
Eustace is also just watching this
Like,
unfold.
so I just spend time with like loser and talking to her about like all the yaoi, and we just like sit next to each other and read yaoi.
Useless sits there and it's like I like it too, and then Liz says, no, you don't appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And this really hits hard when fucking Ollie comes in there.
Yeah,
Dang.
exactly.
Continuity changes.
Yeah, Useless is having a horrible week.
Not only
So
did she lose her spaghetti, she lost her bitch.
God, powerful arc.
But I bet you Finn actually genuinely likes spending.
Oh,
Like,
is he
at
falling for
first
her?
It was a mission. At first, it was a mission, but now he's just like, you know what?
Oh
Now
my
it's
God.
now it's fully Steelio Girl.
Now it's
Full
Yeah,
sexual.
is he following?
Finn can fix her.
I can fix it. Let's
So,
go.
as we will transition from the yaoi hangout, Lucky, horrible journeys.
I'm having
I'll
a
be
great
right back.
time.
So, Lucky, as you do enter in with the Scrib Master, you're entered inside of a very nice and pristine white room. Large series of them as she navigates around this place. The only thing not nice and pristine about this room is the constant trail that the Scrib Master leaves behind.
Ew,
Doing my
she's
very best to
stinky.
not step on it.
Yes, she does warn you about that.
Yes, I
So,
did not need warning, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
as she does follow behind you down the narrow corridors. And eventually she directs you into a room, which, as you enter, has what is a upright operating table with some manacles and restraints on it, as well as then a normal table with a notebook on it and 2 chairs.
You're about to get cut open.
As well as on the walls, there are multiple displays of surgical tools and such.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the doctor?
Oh no, you met the doctor.
I was gonna say no, but if this was, I'd be dead.
She was the fox girl with the nuke.
Oh,
Honestly, don't know which one's
right.
worse.
Yeah.
This is the script master.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna head over to one of the chairs, not the operating table.
So yes, during this whole conversation, that operative will be looming there in the corner constantly, always in the corner of your view.
Yeah, it's fine.
And the script master, she does push away the seat, and she kind of like a sit-in position, but on her own tail.
Quite
And she
convenient.
says, it is. It's why I did it to myself.
Oh God.
I'm usually one to make my own chair whenever things get, like they drag on, so I understand.
Exactly. Does a chair, lets me go places around here, all of that. But, yes, welcome. This is my little abode. It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Quite the nice place indeed. Very clean.
Thank you. I like to be clean, especially
Sanitary.
with what I work with.
All about appearance myself.
Thanks. Thank you. Now, we're going to get along quite well.
I do
As I
hope so.
said, I heard a lot about you.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but...
No, it is. It's good to be known around here. It's better, well, to be nothing than to be something.
I suppose that's true.
And luckily, what you are has been coinciding with my research as of late.
Mm-hmm. And which research would this be?
Fantastic. I'm glad you asked, and I'm glad that you're curious. I like curious minds.
Oh God, Lucky, you're dead.
That's crying.
I like the better ones when fake Pegasus was talking to you.
Yeah, same man.
Can we get fake Pegasus back?
Man,
Can we
maybe the
rewind?
monkeys isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, you know what? You could have just lived in eternal bliss. Just saying.
Yeah, man. He's trying to
Whatever
get you to
comes
join a
next,
fucking
you
like
artist.
experimental trial. Like you're fucked.
So the Scriptmaster will begin. It says, "You know about the Star Child, I will assume."
I know of the Star
Wow.
Child.
Yes, exactly. You know of her plans, and personally, I think they're quite flawed.
Oh.
For her plan to work, it has a lot of variables inside of it that are not accounted for, and also impossible.
Mhm. Such as...
Unless, well, for one, it seems that both creatures, the stage and of the real world,
Okay.
as we will say, are needed for each other in a sort of symbiotic way.
This makes sense.
Unfortunately, we are not symbiotic beings. As a being, we belong to one or the other. We don't belong to both. I'm trying to fix that.
So you're trying to make both the same.
Yes, I'm trying to make simultaneously a real-world being and a story-world being, all in one delicate, safely wrapped package.
Mhm.
I've tried to do those through script transplantation, but it seems to not have the desired effects and puts us more into one position than the other. Nevertheless, I am fine with dying as a martyr to science
Mm. I
for
do-
my sacrifices.
Oh God.
Okay.
And I have sacrificed much, and now I believe you, with yourself and what the center has done to you, would be able to advance my research greatly.
Mm. Now, I'm not entirely certain I'm allowed to die here, but I will help how I can.
No, you won't die. You'll go through these clinical trials, and then I will release you later, because I do believe you would like to get back home.
Yes, I
This
do have
place
things
is
to do.
not the best, but it is the best for the resources I gather from here. and as well as the ones I get to work on and the ones I give to the Star Child.
Mm. It is definitely much nicer than the, could I call that a field? Where we met?
Oh, out there? Well, I made that place myself. It's completely modular. I can change the layout of it at any time.
Quite impressive.
It stops the intruders from getting in as well as the people who wander in. I can entrap them.
Lucky's gonna become a scrib.
Quite handy, honestly. Makes
Yes,
things easier
yes.
for your hounds. Pets. Pets?
Yes, I didn't make all of them. I make other things too. I'm glad I didn't have to crack out the X-Titans.
Definitely do not need those.
I am the original creator of those, actually. Many things that you've encountered, as well as some special scribs that I know that you've also stopped.
So the X-Titans, like the ones with the big swords.
Yes, the X-Titan. No, well, those are just smaller versions. Centinevos are the mass-produced type. There's also some special scribs, like poor Strabismus.
Well,
The things you did to my poor little boy.
Which one? Sorry, what did she say?
Strabismus.
Oh.
The man who goes in your mouth.
Yes. Well, we did not kill him. He was not he was not very happy with us being
He
there.
ran away, and he was so cold and alone out there in the wastes. I found him shivering out there.
I did end up back at where we met, and I was interested if he had returned, but alas, I am here instead.
He is back here. He is back here, safe and sound.
Good to hear, honestly.
Yes. But, so, do you have any questions before we proceed with everything?
Not really. Well, kind of. Only a few. First of all,
You may ask ahead. I am not strict. I like to be welcome into my guests.
I do appreciate that. I get a very chill vibe from you, and I'm all right with it.
Thank you. Do you want a glass of water?
Will it poison and/or harm me?
No. This one comes from the real world. I have one of those portals of myself that you fell through here from.
Interesting.
It's hard to get actual water down here, so I use that.
Fair enough.
Well,
I would take a glass, and while you're getting that, I do have, we mentioned the Centinevals. I do have something from them. Is there anything you got on them? Like, does it interest you at all?
I have created them.
Yes, but you said the Centinevals were the mass-produced versions.
Who's Lucky talking to?
The Scrib Master.
Yeah, the lady who kidnapped him. Well, yeah.
So at this point, the room around you starts to deconstruct. And as it does, the room starts to rearrange itself. Not fully, the operating table is still there, but now there is a water cooler in the corner.
Huge.
She also rearranged it one more time, and then a Centineval shows up through the rearranging.
Ah.
This one is depowered at the moment, though, as you don't see the red glow coming from it.
So...
And she says, a remarkable curse engine these things are. Through the very malice of a curse, which is required for any sort of curse, they become sentient. They run on pure malice and hatred and everything horrible in the world.
Then, so has this one not
this is why
received a curse? Is that why it's not glowing?
No, but just a simple curse to him, and he would boot up. And then he'd do his simple processes, usually kill anything that's not Drac here, or a Scrib, or myself.
And how would you turn one off if you needed to?
Well, you just remove the curse.
Gotcha. That seems so simple.
Yes, exactly. Very simple. My rod here does both of them, and as well as other processes. Most of the things here I run are curse engines.
Tell her to use the rod on you.
Could you, by chance, show me? I am very interested. I do have a piece of a cursed Centineval with me.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I will show you first the curse activation. which the Script Master slithers, well, more just extends her tail as her location doesn't move exactly. And she does poke the Sentient Evil on the head, and then you see that dark energy starts to swirl around it menacingly until that red glow starts to come on up, and the Sentient Evil is awakened.
Mhm.
Quite simple. And then you see that starts to take a swing at you, which the Script Master will say, "Oh, no, not that one." And he'll boop him on the head again, and he will become deactivated.
Fascinating. Does it work
Very
with
fast.
Does it work with severed pieces? And I will pull out the fashioned sword from the evil.
Well, that one's curse hasn't left. It actually was enhanced. It seems that for the Evolian craftsmanship, which, if you did not know, Evolians are great craftsmen, but everything they make is cursed.
Mm. So this is extra
didn't that
cursed.
Evolian died of cancer?
He did indeed
Yeah.
die. The craftsman himself, he has succumbed to said curse, I assume.
He must have
very
put
painful.
much of his effort in it. You see, the better an Evolian is at crafted something, the more cursed the item is. They're a very fascinating species. I'm very sad that your group came along and decommissioned our factory there, but it is fine. All in the name of progress, I always say if a product fails through something like that, then it wasn't exactly made to be made.
There's always room to improve. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Exactly. I hold no malice.
She totally holds now.
Totally
POV, she holds malice.
Get that vibe from her.
Okay, anyone that says they don't hold any
I
knowledge.
also love how like Zach's on like the half confidence and about to cry level with Lucky.
It's just like whenever he talks about something.
God. Oh god. Yeah, so would you say there was 2 curses on this item?
Yes, exactly. The Evolian curse and then the Abzabdul curse.
And which one of them screams? Because they be screaming a lot.
Oh, well, simple. To enhance the more cursed aspects, we use parts of Lord Red himself.
Well, that explains the red glow.
And as well as makes their personalities. They don't really hesitate. Before I tried to infuse them with different colors. Green is the easiest to harvest, as you can see, which I like to use mostly. As well as my other creations like Mr. J, you've seen before.
I greatly respect him.
Yes, one of my best creations. He's a seeker script, I call him. They find people that are attuned to them, and then they meld together.
Fantastic.
It was completely under my parameters that she became a script lord at the end, but I'm proud of her either way. She's like my daughter that never visits me.
Is she talking about...
Damn.
Blame her.
She's still talking about Jay? Because she went from talking about Jay to... I'm very confused.
Well, they fused together, so they're the same person.
Do you ask?
Do you ask?
Yes.
And it's going to say, well, they sort of merged together. There's the one personality. I don't talk about Ophelia. I more talk about Lady Green herself.
Oh, I see.
Ophelia's just, well, you see like the husk that this Sentient Evil is? That's Ophelia. I don't feel love to it, but when I put a curse into it, I really do love the Sentient Evils. There's something so quaint about them.
She's messed in the head.
She makes scripts. She's the most normal being.
Yes.
I don't know what you mean.
The evil person is evil.
You know, I
Not evil, just messed.
She's morally gray.
Yeah.
I can fix her.
I do think I understand
100%.
to an extent. I do feel as if my creations are almost a part of myself as well.
Oh, exactly. You are a creation backstager. I forgot about that. You do share the same sentiment that I do.
I do love my creations very much.
Exactly.
Tell her the funny little numbers on the back of your card. You're telling her everything.
Your credit card. Give her your credit card information.
Sorry.
I don't know the credit card.
You really shouldn't either.
Yes, I'm glad we both have the same interests. Lucky, make a persuasion check to her.
Oh god.
Before she
Well,
kills
will you be lobotomized today?
for real.
24.
24.
Don't say that in her voice.
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
No!
Damn.
Oh, God, sorry. I really get into it.
She knows.
So the Script Master says, "You know, Lucky, I think I have a better use for you."
Does
Oh.
it involve me staying here in the 7th or going back to where I was?
Stay in here for a bit. Don't worry, if you're wondering about the process of time here, I can control that as well in this area. It's not this building, actually.
Not so much the process of time, so much as I will be honest with you because I feel we're friends at this point, or at least acquaintances, right? We share common things, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. I am still a little stressed in just being here in the 7th in general. You are making this a very pleasant part of the 7th, I will admit, but still a very stressful thing. I've never been here. I don't exactly know what's going on here.
Look, and you'll get used to it, because I want to offer you something. A very special sort of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
I want you to work with me.
And what would this entail?
I want you to stay here for a while and help me in my research.
Would this cause bodily harm? And how long would a while be? Exactly.
Well, I will only say years in here. How long do you have till that witch in a month? Let me calculate that. And then you hear a little ding of a cash register coming from her back. And she says, about, let's say, 7,000 years here. Or equal to 2 weeks in your time.
2 weeks
Which
in the
you
real
would be in time for your witching month.
It does sound like a fantastic offer. I did only spend 6,000 years when I first became a backstager, so it's not like I'm not used to the passage of time being weird.
Exactly. In that time, you will have a tutorship under me. As I've said, in the end, I know that myself, if Greyloss's plans come to pass, I will perish.
Okay.
So I need someone else to carry on the torch.
Okay.
And I've never had someone come down here and really agree with my outlooks on the world.
Okay. I'm
I
listening.
wonder why.
Now I do notice we have skipped on the bodily harm part. How are we on that part?
Well, you are gonna have to participate. Well,
Oh.
mostly I can only be one place at a time. If there's 2 of us, we can both do our own experiments and such. And a part of it, well, the scripts out there aren't actually taped by me. It's more so the augmentations I put inside of them that I can control them. So sometimes systems fail, stuff like that happens. We improve on those systems. They don't fail the same way every time, but they still fail.
Rather impressive you are able to, I guess, control a script at all with these systems.
Oh, it is quite simple, actually. It works in the same way as the armor of the Centineville. Inside of that Centineville, you tear away that armor, it would tear us to bits. Well, I would tear it to bits, but it would attempt to.
It would go out trying its best.
It would try its best. But that shell around it actually restrains it. It works for any script, you just have to find a way to capture them. Which a good way is the nullstone that this entire place is made out of.
Is that the
black stone you've seen before? Scripts can actually materialize through any sort of normal object. Which at this point, the room rearranges and a wooden box is shown, and the script master will phase through it both sides.
Is that
She
any,
says, as
Crash.
any kind of script can do that?
any script, actually. They don't exactly do it all the time, as scripts, and what they can do is locked away in their own minds. When they need it, it actually comes out. Which another thing my machines do is keep all of that information out of them at once, making them much better and much more intelligent, as you've seen with Mr. J.
Mr. J is a fantastic person.
Yes, exactly. He actually has a personality.
What about his motorcycle? I have noticed that as well. They don't seem to be the same.
Oh yes, that is another experiment I've done. I've done a lot of things like that. I have my own machinery and mounts, I will say. They're quite fun things to make, but work comes first.
Well, if you're interested, and I do agree to, help out, which I'm not opposed to, I would need something to get around, and you could use the excuse that it is for work. Get you an opportunity to make one, have some fun again.
Make a persuasion check to her.
Most important role of my life.
I hate that, Rachel.
A 20.
She says, well, how about this? At the end of your tutorship under me, I'll make sure that you learn how to make one yourself.
Make scribs, make scribs.
It's always,
we can
it's
fill the
always,
fucking dimension of it. And the
it's
big
always
limit.
someone's greatest pleasure to make it for the first time.
I do love creations.
Exactly.
I've really put my skills to the test, so to say.
Exactly, and if you fail, well, it would be a failure anyways. And like I said before, if it breaks down, and she waits for you to finish.
It can always be improved and rebuilt.
Exactly. So, we have a deal?
I mean, what do I have to lose? As long as you don't kill me, we can make it a contract, or however we do things down here.
Oh no, we don't need a contract. We're both friends. And the Scriptmaster reaches out her hand to you.
Is it? No offense. Is it safe to touch you?
Oh, you'll get used to the burn soon enough.
Ah, I'm sure I will. He's gonna grit his teeth and shake her hand.
It does indeed sting like a motherfucker. Lucky! I need you to make a saving throw of every attribute.
Ah, sick. Can I surge any of these?
Yeah, you can.
Fantastic. Every single one of them.
God help me.
Are any of these magical?
No. These are going to represent your injuries and maiming during your apprenticeship.
Fantastic.
Imagine Lucky is a nugget of a man when he comes up.
So, well, I'll describe what's going on. Lucky, you have sat around for 6,000 years before. You never worked every single day for 7,000 years in an hostile environment.
Fantastic.
And the Scriptmaster may have been putting down how much the systems fail. You feel like every single one of those days you are mauled by a script.
That happens here, honestly.
It happens.
Keeping it together, man. Another day we still breathing. Another day we.
Another day.
It's another day. All right, we're gonna do the worst one first. We're gonna do Dex.
Alrighty.
Fantastic.
You pass the dex. Luckily, you don't destroy any of your nerves during this.
Fantastic. Going with oh god. We'll go strength.
Alrighty. You
5.
also don't lose any strength during this, as you do have a nice way to keep working out from fighting for your life every single day.
Imagine losing int.
Like I say, it's our bad roll now. We're gonna roll int.
Yep.
There it is, out of the way.
It's more so the monotony of all of this, as well as just honestly, when you're trying to keep up with the Scriptmaster, you kind of feel like an idiot. Also, you're learning about things here, but half of them wouldn't even apply in anywhere else where reality makes sense. You get you get a -3 to your intelligence.
Fantastic.
You're down. Damn.
And now
you're
at
down
9 intelligence. We're doing great.
We're doing great.
This is not as bad as it could be. We're gonna do con.
Wow, this one could suck.
Yeah. Or it could be fantastic.
Look, so you don't have many, none of your organs get stabbed during this entire thing.
Man, Lucky's pretty good at not dying.
Yeah.
Ooh, wisdom. We'll save the best for last, am I right, guys? 20.
That is a fail.
Jesus
Lucky.
Christ.
Once again, this place makes no sense. The longer you stay here, the less you comprehend, honestly, as well as your kind of sense of rationality and what's wrong and right are kind of being twisted by the Script Master.
Sick.
-2 to your wisdom.
Ah, it's pretty
Oh.
worse.
Could have been worse.
Could have been way worse. Charisma.
Oh boy. You should have done this first and lost points in it.
Why would I do that? 25.
Luckily,
Would
your
have been funny.
face remains unscathed. So pretty much just your mental goes down the drain during this.
Just like usual. Nothing new.
Fortunately, Lucky is a great fighter and can fight off all of the mistakes.
Fortunately, or unfortunately, my
So-
therapist is going to be working overtime.
So, at this point, your 7,000 years has gone up. And you sit there with the Script Master. Oh yeah, Lucky. Make an intelligence check to see how good you make your mount.
Cool. Intelligence check. That goes down by 1.
Oh yeah, and for during this, you gain proficiency in this skill, exactly. Kind of just
This-
proficiency in creating the scripts and such.
Cool.
You will also gain proficiency in history and investigation if you didn't already have them.
Well, that offsets the loss of intelligence.
Said history and investigation.
Yep.
Wow.
So yeah, make a history check. You can add your proficiency.
That's 5.
What are you trying to make as well?
I respect Jay. I'm going for the bike.
You're making a bike as well.
Making a
All right.
You said which one? History?
Just like the skill. So just intelligence using that skill that you just got.
So.
You're creating scripts.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
Perfect.
Lucky you have indeed wanted to make this bike for a while. You literally worked 7,000 years for this
I
bike.
worked for it. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this motherfucker.
And you do make quite a good masterpiece. The Script Master even says that it might be better than Mr. J's.
Oh,
she-
stop it.
As she pats you on the back like a proud parent.
It's just been fun.
I know. But it seems like your graduation is in order.
Brings a tear
Yo.
to my eye.
Lucky whole ass became a Script Master.
You're
There
gonna
is
replace your legs, Lucky.
Script Master
He
also
can
has
do that himself.
Script Master also has a tear in her eye.
But don't worry.
Do you have a
I'll
graduation song
be
ready?
back one day.
Hold on.
I wish I had a graduation. God. So, Script Master goes down and she offers you a hug.
I will take the hug knowing full well the pain that comes with it.
Honestly, Lucky, after what you've dealt with, the pain's not too bad. She was right. You do get used to it after a
The
while.
pain of leaving is more.
Exactly. The pain of leaving. And Script Master say, but
This is gonna sound
much-
stressed. Hold up.
as much...
Oh, that's so
Oh
loud.
my god.
Whoa.
Oh, God. The low quality.
Yeah,
Truly what
that
Lucky
probably is
deserves.
exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. It's coming off the shitty speakers in the walls.
Nah, it's the script singing, is it? Just
Yeah, it's just the congregation of the Script Hounds singing that.
Oh,
Oh god. But the scriptmaster will say, but as much as I'm sad of our departure, as I said before, if something's broken,
Okay, I'll
you
stop
make something better.
it.
And then the Scriptmaster will say, and now for my pet project that I've been working on.
Gosh.
And the
It's a new
Scriptmaster
color.
and the Scriptmaster will tear back a curtain, and you'll see a exact clone of yourself, Lucky.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I don't
you
see
aren't
how
going
this
back
would go
home.
oh boy.
wrong.
You're about to be replaced by being Among Us.
But of course, Lucky, if you ever wish to come back, I will welcome you with open arms. Don't think this is me replacing you. Just
100% related.
we have our differences now.
It's alright. I can promise you I will be back someday.
Exactly. And no matter what happens on that day, I will enjoy our time together.
Me too, Scriptmaster.
We're so gonna kill her.
We're so good.
We're gonna kill her so fucking hard.
She's gonna fucking be murdered. And then at this point, the Scriptmaster will take her rod and give it a tap on a large machine, and a portal opens up.
Rod.
God, shut up.
Never realized.
All right, there. 5 hours sex scene incoming next session.
No! Just kill me!
God, she puts your rod out to you.
The torture you've already been through has not compared to how this will feel.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she opens up the portal and allows you to leave.
I've enjoyed
You're
our time
lucky.
together here, Scriptmaster.
You shouldn't have survived.
Shut it.
I'm gonna offer my hand out to shake her one last time.
She does give that final shake and then pulls you in for another hug.
Big ol' hug. I'll see you around. I'll walk on through.
And as Lucky leaves the 7th layer, mentally scarred, not the same mentally, but he does return. As Lucky, you walk out and back into the wastes, a few meters away from the Haraiko facility.
Straight into a door. Gone. Straight to pit stop. Wait, hold on. Do I see the guard?
Makes a door.
Do I see the guard outside?
No.
Damn. Straight to pit stop.
And with that, we will end the session there. Good job, Lucky.
Wow.
You were nice to the Scriptmaster.
I mean, what was I gonna do? Fucking fight her?
Fight her, bro. Why not? She's fine. Easy.
Hello?
She's just a mad scientist. What does she got?
Well,
She
I
changed.
would have fought her.
Yeah, I know you would have. That's why I didn't.
What?
Uh,
I would have fought her.
I would have
done it. I would have done it.
Should have, honestly.
I would have done it and died. Yeah, hell yeah.
Lucky, what's your moment?
God. Benji Yaoi journey. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit. Me too.
That was hard, man.
That hit so hard. Every line.
The Yaoi journey.
Yeah, we do.
I just love you. Just really get it.
I get it now. I understand.
I like men. Finadmal's based arc of he learns to like men so he can like women.
Oh yeah.
Canonically bisexual now.
You must become the woman to get the woman.
Is that your new alliance or whatever the fuck it's called?
Hey, so Tristan,
What?
Scriptmaster would have told me about the 7th layer while I was there.
Nah, just about scripts.
Damn it.
Would have gotten
You
some
know-
info out of those 7 years, eh?
I had to
I
try.
guess if you want to add, you also have advantage on anything involving script. No,
Let's
get-
go.
Do I get the Yaoi advantage?
Putting it on
Yeah.
his feet.
yeah. Put that you have a skill in Yaoi.
Don't worry, guys.
You
I have
advantage
a
on
new.
anyone gay.
I have a new.
You have
plan.
proficiency in Yaoi.
I have a new plan. Don't worry.
The new plan. What's the plan, Jack? Just
We
fight
go
Dracus.
We go find the army, and then we get them to fight the dog.
Just fight him, bro. It's fine. He's a nice guy.
Alright,
But then you aren't really doing the good deed. They
what
are.
did you say it was? Whispered.
Anything involving the script knowledge.
I like how because of the
You'll know where
jankiness
their
of how
dick
of what
is.
it takes to make a dragon in Tier Forge, it still looks like he's got Dracus's iconic dumpy.
I know, man. I did it. I tried. I really tried to add like a bag somewhere, and I couldn't make it look right. I'm really sad.
You should have just put it on on the base.
That's
Just
not
on the
a normal.
ground.
That's not a normal
That's
base.
why on his model I just made him hold
yeah.
it.
Because
He's just
Yeah.
holding it.
you can only have like a rectangular base.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if you want to see Larius.
Look at this man. Look at this
All
poor
right.
dude.
Well, I'll see you guys next
I
week.
want to see Hilarious
Yeah, man.
and
Yeah.
and Dracus.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
you know
that.
what? Hilarious definitely died of famine. That was just
Literally.
cause of death. I mean, yeah, it's like I need food, dies.
Kristen, have you made the Avario?
Yeah. Well,
Not
I'm
yet.
gonna go to bed. Bye bye.
I've been slamming up the horsemen.
I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
here they are.
Where's the
Rachel.
bowman head? What's the
Bowman head.
janky
I
dude with
am.
the bowman?
Yeah, I am working on that one now.
Are you just gonna wait? Because like maybe the kickbashers will just come out and like.
Literally what I'm hoping for, man. So many models. Okay, well, recently, like, I could make a lot more models. I've been getting fucking good at Hero Forge. Not to jerk
Yeah.
myself